Jacket Music. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. We as a collective appreciate you. That's not what I said. After returning home from the Fujihara jungle, where you all crossed paths with another seemingly adventuring group, the Black Foxes, you decided now is a perfect time to take some rest and relaxation. Before making this decision, however, you all are met by the nobleman Clemens Sauerland, attended by a man familiar to all of you, posing as Lord Allnown, Jekyll Texias, our artificer's brother. After this tense meeting, and a veiled threat underlying beneath it, you all decide to take some time to really recover after this back-to-back journeying that you've had. First, coming back to the burrows after this whole Feywild engagement, coming to a deal with both Graza and the Witch Queen, and then heading face first into the jungles of Fujihoro. Your time is your own for the first time in a while. The city of New Zatura, where you all call home, is a bustling metropolis. There's always something to be found, always something to do here. However, a couple days after the end of last session, you all get a letter at your door. Before any of you can disperse and go about your business, having already put out your intent, if you should so choose, to what to do, there's a letter that doesn't have a return to sender. There's no signature. It's an anonymous letter. Someone would like to meet, if not all of you, at least a few of you, at the Bustario Cafe in New Zatura, a popular and public coffee shop. Not all of you need attend. Not even half of you need attend. None of you need attend at all, should you not want to do, but that is an option for any of you all.
Sorry, could you repeat
You
that?
don't
real
know.
quick?
It's an anonymous letter that was sent to you asking to meet at a coffee shop at the end of this week. So in we'll just say for the sake of it, the next couple days, at this very public coffee shop.
I'll go.
I mean, I'll go.
I'll go. I'm intrigued.
It would be rude to refuse an invitation.
So I assume, Davin, are you going or not?
What is this again?
It's a
Some
letter
random.
asking, some random anonymous letter asking you to meet in broad daylight at the Bustario Cafe in New Zatura. It's a coffee shop that you all have probably gone to. It's not too far from the boroughs.
When is this happening?
Like a couple days. It's
Okay.
very recently.
Cool. Yeah.
Soon. Cool. You all go. It's about 11:30 in the morning. Very early. There's already a small line forming on the outside of the coffee shop, and eventually you make your way in. You see all of the familiar tables. You see the large counter. You see the patrons there, and you see the workers there as well. And you spot a familiar individual sitting there in the corner of a table, papers scattered about them. Their hair a bit stringy, long and blonde, is Rodier. He's looking at these papers. He spots
I
you.
hate myself. All right, we'll go. Stupid.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Let me get 6 coffees, black, with cream and sugar, if you'd be so kind. Thank you. Please, have a seat.
Very kind of you to offer us coffee. Appreciate it.
Very kind of you to join me.
Or a trap.
How could I trap you in public?
Inspector, it's been so nice seeing you.
Yes, indeed. Well,
I'll sit
I
down.
am going to level with you all. I am not here as a Republic Marshal. I am here as a pursuer of knowledge. I need to know what's going on. I need to know. I have been losing sleep at night for the last few months. I need to know what's going on.
What do you mean?
But what?
Don't tell.
Pray tell, what could we indulge you in?
I'm sorry. I know there are things. You are adventurers, yes, but you don't belong to a guild. You don't belong to anyone, really, but
You
here
said it.
you are. Gaining money, gaining influence, gaining allies. What
Is
is
there-
going on?
What do you know?
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Come on now.
Why?
You
Why?
You know
do
a
you
little bit.
know?
I need to know. This isn't for me to report back to anybody. I have been taken off the case. The case is closed regarding you all. I need to know for me. For me. I need to know.
I love Rudy.
This is the first time this has happened to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Ah, I see.
So I would prefer it not to happen ever again.
So what? Walk us through what you know.
I know that I was sent on your trail back about a year ago now. I revealed myself to you about 7 months after that. I had gotten orders from high up to keep an eye on you all. You all made a trip to Yamatori not too long ago. And then, after returning from that trip, I was taken off the case. The case was closed. And more than that, you all would disappear for weeks at a time.
So
Not a single person coming into your home.
So you were watching us after you were taken
Yes.
off the case.
Yes, I absolutely
Okay.
was.
With that
Is that
said,
legal?
It's not illegal to look at someone, no?
The papers-
With-
Are you sure you're following the right procedures and guidelines?
Let me. Can I ask you something then? Oh, if we were to like, let's say hypothetically, we were to just tell you everything that we've been up to, what are you gonna do with it? Is this gonna help you sleep?
Nothing!
better?
Nothing! I will do nothing. I am not permitted to do anything. I need to know for me.
Is it
Can
for
I make
your
an insight
peace
check?
of mind?
Yeah, can I
Yeah,
make one
we're
as
Yeah.
going
well?
to need some assurances.
Yeah.
Because like I want to
What
believe him.
assurances can I give you?
A contract?
What?
What, a contract that says I won't say anything?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh?
Hey, AJ, how does the law work in Zatora?
yeah,
21 segment. What are you asking?
Like,
I just. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just trying to glean. Is this guy truly? Is he trying to like play a mind game with us, or is he actually
Well,
just like?
Sybil and Sigmund straight up, he's like, I don't care about the investigation. I need to know for me. I need to know. As someone who like takes pride on finding
Yeah.
things out,
Gotcha.
if it's like you just no matter what you do,
Like,
all
this
your
guy's,
allies, all your
it's more than
contacts.
that. Yeah, this is
It's
pride.
a
It hurts.
personal thing.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
personal thing of like, I need to know what is happening.
All right, can I kind of give Sybil like? Well, actually, can I just kind of? First, I want to give everyone kind of the look of like, can I like say the necessary deets?
What is necessary in this
Like,
situation?
think like Spark Notes.
I would say this.
I wanna
You
give him
don't
the
have to
notes.
tell him.
I would
anything,
say-
really.
Ask
Oh,
him.
no, I just
ask him what he thinks, and we'll confirm or deny. But
Okay,
we're not gonna like
yeah.
run him through the life story. Be like, what do you think happened? No,
Yeah,
that didn't
yeah, I'll
happen.
ask-
Yes, that happened.
Yep. Yeah, I'll ask him what. I'll ask him to put his version of events together and then confirm, deny, or fill in any relevant details.
Cool. I have 3 working theories. The first theory is that you have ventured off of the material plane in some capacity. You have somehow made a friend there. That
Gotcha.
is alarming, but you all are in one piece, it would seem, so it can't be that bad of a deal. My second working theory is that you all are mass murderers and cultists, and you are disappearing for weeks at a time to go on massacres. And my third working theory is that you all are part of this underground sex ring of people who meet up across the country and engage in various acts of debauchery.
Well,
All
first
of
of all,
those 3 theories. I believe the first one is the most astute, but I don't know why.
Yes, let me.
Can I play with him a bit
I
and be
no.
like, "Hey, did you consider we are serial killers just wandering around every city?"
I did, and then I remembered the conversations I had with you, and that
Yeah?
becomes less and less likely as
Yes.
every time I talk.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that
Yes.
you're aware.
All right, Alex.
Yeah.
Uh,
Your first theory was the closest to accuracy. For a while, we did venture into the Feywilds, and we had some encounters and close calls there, and we have returned. We have been to. Is Grazitz in the Hells?
the abyss.
The Abyss. Okay, thank you. We have traveled into the Abyss. We have. Actually, I believe those are the only two extra planers.
Put
Correct
it
me if
this
I'm wrong.
way, we do have friends in high places. What we do with that is our business, though.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm not saying it's my business. I am coming to you as a man, asking for information for me.
What else do you want to know?
Yes. The prince? He shows up out of the blue and now you are friends?
That is actually exactly how that happened, as much as that might surprise you.
He actually sought us out.
Oh, didn't tell you
Genuinely,
why.
look at face, straight face.
Yeah.
Real talk. That's really actually how that one went.
Yeah,
We're
we're
not
cool
really
now.
sure why he was in our house, to be honest with you, even now. A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we're a little.
Okay. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I thought this was a grand conspiracy here, but it seems it's fine.
To be honest, it's a matter of mostly chance.
And
got
the worst
lucky.
parts of it are just
That's
ones
fine.
that are unfortunate consequences, to be honest.
That's fine. That's fine. Well,
Hands of fate.
If it makes you feel better, we did like get you up the case. That was us.
I knew it.
It was us.
knew it! I had a hunch. Well,
You're an
this has
excellent
been,
inspector, that's for sure.
Don't patronize me. Don't patronize me. This has been a insightful conversation. Thank you for your time. I have a lot to think about.
Hey, it would be rude of us not to buy your drink on the
No,
way.
no, it's fine. It's again, don't
Okay.
patronize me. It's fine.
Good luck on the next one.
Okay. He
If you
gets
need
up and he just kind
friends-
of just walks away, just like I thought there was this grand conspiracy.
And it's just
I had to give him something.
Real life.
I had to give him one
Yeah.
thing.
I am just imagining him like shrugging the shoulders and being so defeated as he walks out the door.
100%.
He's got the better of him. Just a
100%.
gang of goons got the better of him.
we're just a band of motherfuckers.
We're just a band of motherfuckers that are extremely fucking lucky.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are leaving the Bustario Cafe, you see a bunch of flyers being tossed around the city. A couple of pagers, post boys, they all run around. There's on the flyer, there's a single picture. There's a red tiefling. He's holding out his hat like this, one finger gun like this, winking, a long black mustache that goes into a thinner goatee, extends out into this unique, like charlatan type of beard, dressed in a very nice, deep black and red outfit garb. This is a circus. This circus is in town in New Zatura just on the outskirts of the city. Nonetheless, I'll pass it up to anyone to go first. What are you guys doing here in the city or with your time?
Yeah, I know.
Circus.
Okay. Talik's going to circus. Who wants to go first?
Volt, do you want to try and do that thing?
Sure. Yeah. Here, let me give you.
I already DM'd you what me and
I'm
Sybil
asking
will
who
be
wants to go
doing.
first.
Oh.
I don't care.
I mean, I can. I know I just got just a few research things and
Cool. If Sigmund, you
starting
want
up
to
my
go
business.
first, for sure. Sigmund, you a couple days later after the meeting at the end of last session, you receive your stipend, and you gain access to a workshop in Hidoka Square. It's quaint, but it's already
Mhm.
filled with workstations and tools. There are about 10 individuals, each with their own workstation, awaiting this early in the morning, and those that not all 10 are there, some kind of come in meandering afterwards, getting
Yep.
ready for the workday. There's a tiny, it's not nothing major like a workshop, but it's like a
Yeah.
tiny little like you know, like a little like a strip mall type thing,
Yeah.
like a strip mall business, something very tiny.
Yep.
As you approach, there's a look of confusion, then understanding. It's like, oh, okay, boss man is in. Cool.
Yeah.
You begin to work on this little prototype for investors. You learn that there is an exhibit in the second month of the next year, allowing
Okay.
you about 3 months to issue orders to then make a working line of one product.
Okay.
These magical arcanomantic items to put into the world of Premia. So you
Yep.
tell us what type of product you're working on. Narrow it down to one type of product that you're divvying all the types of resources into.
Yeah. I'll definitely.
Hi, bro.
What? Not biomechanical. I guess it is technically considered like biomechanical.
Okay, see you later, bro.
Okay.
Like just working on getting this exoskeleton, making it more consumer friendly, and making it to like you know how there are some like devices that help like sick people, like kind of stuff like that. I'm blanking on the words.
Accessibility?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Like, yeah, yep,
So it's
Gotcha.
more of like ease of life type of thing, like for additional
Yes.
accessibility as opposed to like a combat utility.
yes, because I feel like a lot of things are going to be geared more towards that, like the
Cool.
look at this in a fight, look at that in a fight, but if this where it's more scaled down, but more ease of access, more something to put into the common
Okay.
folks' hands.
Okay. Sigmund, you start working on this type. At first, it's just a couple of tiny products, and then one pings your brain. You can correct me if
Yep.
I'm wrong, if it's not what you had in mind. But it's essentially, it's kind of like, you know, those like lifts in houses, like the electronic lifts that like start from one
Yeah.
of the stairs that go down.
The
Instead of like
fucking
being
acorn.
affixed, yeah, instead of like being affixed to the wall that
Yeah.
has to like lift them all the way up,
Yep.
it's almost like a wheelchair. These
Yeah.
mechanical legs built underneath it that extend and move upwards and downwards to go
Yep.
up the stairs, or not just stairs, but wherever you really need to go. It's essentially
Yeah.
this like unilateral movement type wheelchair that you're working on.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, something like that.
Cool. I need 3 intelligence saving throws.
Alrighty. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna flash of genius all 3.
Okay.
So let me mark those. Boom, boom, boom. You said intelligence save?
Intelligence save. Oh, Dasha's here. Woo!
Hey!
I
It's
was
still
30
the-
minutes late. Apologies, I lied.
No worries.
31
Alright,
Washington Square. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, first roll. 25.
Cool. Succeeds.
Second roll. 31.
Okay.
Let's go,
And
Sigmund.
then last roll. 22.
Succeeds on all of them. All right. Hell yeah, Sigmund. you're able to not only just create the ideas, you're also able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Delegate
Yep.
different like jobs and different
Yeah.
tasks for the 10 inventors to go work on.
Yep.
You're able to go ahead and do this quite adeptly, and you start the groundwork of getting this line ready for this exhibit that you have in a couple months.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What's the pulse on these 10 assistants? Like, what are they feeling about this project?
They're just paid. They're like, cool, like we're excited, like work
Okay.
because we don't have a lot of work, but like we're just here for money. You know, it's kind
Got
of
it.
like, yeah, I mean, like I like my job. I don't. It's not that I like my. I don't hate my job.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
what it's like. But they're adept. They're not
Okay.
like super skilled, but they're adept enough to. 10 people working together on this, they could probably make a working line of prototypes.
Got it. Cool.
All right. Anything else, Sigmund?
Yeah, I'll at some point I wanna swing by Odavin and talk with
Cool.
him.
Where does Sigmund find you, Odavin?
Probably in the burrows in his room, kind of like packing all his stuff together, he's about to go on a trip.
Yep. Odavin, are you in?
Yeah, hey, Doc, what's going on?
Yes. I would like to discuss with you about a proposition.
Yeah, sure.
You seem, yep. You are quite adept with your firearms. However, I believe I can help refine the machinery in preparing for my own endeavors. I have gained some knowledge on machinery, and I think they could be applied to one of your weapons.
What are we talking about here?
One sec.
Uno momento.
Uno momento. Where'd it go? What? I just had it.
He just
There
hands
it is.
you the rifle, the Stargazer.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah.
if you want to, I'm leaving in like a day or two. If you want to mess with it.
Yes. By then, I believe I will have something in working order that you might find pleasing. And AJ, I would like to, using one of my artificer infusions, make his rifle a repeating shot.
Okay, please explain what that does again.
So, this magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it's used to make a ranged attack, and ignores the loading property if it has it. If the weapon lacks ammunition, it produces its own, automatically creating one piece of magic ammunition when the wielder makes a ranged attack with it. The ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant after it hits or misses a target.
I forgot that like artificers have a different rule because they don't use Exandria firearms, because the firearms that they're using is the loading property and not the reload property, and they're operating two different ways. So I need to just double check on that. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yep.
Out of game, I'm making a little note of myself to check how that works and if we need to amend that a bit, because the loading property is a lot more taxing than the reload property. The loading property is like you take your whole turn doing it, if I remember correctly. The reload is just an attack. So that's why it's two different things. That's why the benefits for one greatly outweigh if it's the other.
I believe
So I just need to double check on that.
there is a con to it. I believe if he does this, the weapon requires attunement.
Yes,
I need to double check. I'll need to go in and double check. I'm not saying no, I just need to double check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that later, but
cool.
All right. Anything else from you two?
That's it for now from me.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Dorsha?
I don't want to go next.
I'll go.
Cool. Odavin, what you doing?
I'm gonna head to the docks. I want to try to find I mean, because the Nagami docks, they're like substantial like dockyard, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
like because
Yeah.
we've been to a couple cities now that have like a port or like a dock. How does it like stand up to other cities we've been to, as far as like size, like what it can offer?
It's a massive dock. It's not a airship dock, but it can like there is a harbor master. There is a like a whole section of it's its own little marketplace, its own little district even in the city.
Okay,
It's huge.
I want to try to find someone like I want to try to like take some time try to find that like the right person to talk to, for like upgrading and like making like changes to the ship.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It takes you a while, but eventually, let me pull the shipwright's name up here. Yup. You find a one man. He's a dwarven man, very, very young for a dwarf. Like still green behind the ears, but he seems to be hard at work, moving all the things around, getting everything that is really needed. Like to like handle his business and all of the things like that. He sees you, he's short, tiny like braided hair, but not fully braided, just on the top with shaved sides. He's writing on a little parchment. He sees you, you're next in line. Eventually he tosses out some coin to a sailor that gets their tithe. Then they leave. How can I help you out today?
Afternoon. I'm trying to find the right person to talk to about making changes or getting some better equipment on the ship.
Oh yeah, that would be me. That would be me, young man.
The name's O'Davin. It's a pleasure. He sticks a hand out.
He takes it firmly. Ukor, it's good to meet you.
Me and some friends of mine we adventure from time to time. We just recently got our hands on a ship. We've taken it a couple times, and it's we learned pretty quickly that it's dangerous out there. So we're trying to see if we can make it a little less dangerous.
Okay, what'd you have in mind? What'd you have in mind?
Well, we're doing some things now to get our hands on a substantial amount of money. I was wondering what exactly things run for as far as ship upgrades and things like that.
Well, it depends on exactly what you're looking for. It's going to be a vast difference whether you want to weaponize your lady, or you want to go faster, whether you wanted to take more hits, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
It can range anywhere from 2,000 gold pieces up to the big boys of 30. But
Okay.
those are really only the big spenders. Only did an order like that once in my life.
Okay. What are we looking at in terms of defense and maybe quality of life for the residents?
Oh, well, just an interior upgrade, that wouldn't be too difficult. If your ship has the capabilities of expanding, if we would have to expand it, then that alone would probably be about 3,000 gold pieces. To add a hull upgrade, that would probably run you about 5 to 10, depending. There are currently at the level of the ship that it has, there's only 2 hull upgrades. You have the reinforced hull and the vigilant hull.
Okay. Which one?
The reinforced hull doubles its hit point maximum. Now again, if the hull drops below half its hit point maximum, if the ship
It
drops
loses
below
the
half its
upgrade,
hit
right?
point, you lose the upgrade. You have to purchase it again. There's the reinforced one, which doubles the hit points. Then there's the vigilant hull, where invisible creatures are visible while on the ship or within 120 feet of it.
How much are those?
They're both 5,000 gold pieces.
Cool. What about like a quality of life? Just to basically like nothing really mechanically, but even just like thematically, like just making life better for the people that are like on the ship like almost 24/7.
How so? Because basically, like, it's hard being on the sea.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make the quarters better, but like for a crew of like 20, it's hard unless you're sleeping in like this massive man of war to have any comfortability. And sailors know that. Like, that's the life they choose.
Okay.
They get it. So it's like it's hard to have any like comfortability on there because they want those like foldable cots that they can hang in these little hammocks. That's part of it. You
Okay.
know, to give every sailor like their own room is almost based on like the ratio of like how many people you need
You just need
on
a
a
bigger
ship.
ship.
It's unheard of. It's
Yeah.
just unheard of. Even on like a man of war,
Okay.
you have 30 rooms. Cool. To pilot a man of war, you're probably gonna need more than that in people alone.
Okay.
So it's a lot.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take I'll put kind of out of game, put this to the party. Do we want double HP or no one can be invisible?
I think double HP.
I think we're getting more bang for our buck because if we go under half hit points, we lose the upgrade, and then getting
Yeah.
more HP makes it harder for us to lose the upgrade.
Yep.
Kind of a catch-22, right? Because if they're invisible, then they can hurt you without you ever doing anything back to them. So you could argue like that would reduce your hit point maximum quicker than something that
Yeah.
you know is gonna shoot from you from 500 feet away versus something that's just gnawing on the side of your ship that's invisible. You can't do anything against that. So each of them have their own benefits.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get the reinforced hull.
Cool.
It's 5,000.
5,000.
Cool.
Says that repairs will get started right away. The ship has to stay there for about 12 days in order to get it like reinforced. You can do that before or after.
Probably
downtime.
after. Probably out
Cool.
because I want to do the thing. Like I want to actually use
Cool.
the ship first, and then.
Absolutely. You put your money down. Ukur shakes your hand. He puts the work order in, draws up a parchment, cuts a little bit underneath it, and puts it in this small little tack of orders. And he bids you farewell. Anything else you want to do, Odavin?
Yeah, we're not. Probably even either still at the docks or in like the market district. I want to try to find. Do I know how long it would take to go from Nuzatura to that island by ship?
Probably like 3.5 weeks. If you make good time, 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
So it's a long trip, yeah.
How much would it be? Because I'm willing to put like a decent amount of money down. How much would it be for good like quality like food, like not like your everyday like sailor like hardtack, like good food for the crew for that amount of time, as well as like depending on how much that is, even additionally like good like wine, like ale, anything like that.
Kind of like the sailor's life is more like we want to go to other, like the reason why we like going to other places is so we can get that. Motherfucker, if you just pay me more, I'll be more than happy than food. Like I'd rather get paid more. It's kind of like that thing at work. It's like, thanks for buying me lunch. I'd rather get a raise.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You know, it's that type of thing.
Okay. Cool.
Like I
cool.
get where you're coming from, but the realistic thing for sailors is like, motherfucker, like I don't give a fuck. Give me my money. Like that's why I'm here. I'll buy bitches and food in the town over.
Okay. Cool.
Give me bread. Like what you'd spend on food, you'd probably could just throw to the sailors, and they'd be even more happy.
Cool. Yeah. Then I'll probably just skip it. Then I'll probably just go straight to Captain Cutthroat. You can.
He sees you. Come to gloat, boy.
No. I got a flag of peace, Captain.
Oh. And what might that be?
We didn't get exactly off on the right foot.
Oh? What was it? I would know. He points to the mast where there's just the fucking cartoon, like, statue of the skeleton Lieutenant Ribs just there, the head turned.
He attacked me, killed me. I defended myself. That's not. I'm not here to debate.
So what do you want, boy?
I came here to give you some news. I paid for the ship to get upgraded, a safer hull. As well, I'm assuming the nobility of. Fuck, I forgot the town name that we were at. Aliceta. I am assuming the nobility of Aliceta paid for your time, your services for some extent of time, but it will eventually fall upon us to pay you all for your exemplary service. We're here to find out how much that is.
How much do you think we're worth, boy?
Depends on the time frame we're talking about.
So far, your experience with us as your personal ferryman. How much would you say we're worth?
I'll take out a pouch and I'll put it on the table. 2,500 gold pieces.
2,500? That'll do, boy. That'll do. Counts it out.
Speaking of your services, Captain, I do have need of them.
He looks at the pouch again. Right, where would you like to go, boy?
I'll mark an island on the map. It's a one-way trip. I'll get myself back as soon as you drop me off. You can start heading home.
Oh, I'm also stupid. I've been thinking of a different island this whole time. It's right here for New Dome Swamp.
I'll pull it up. Where is it?
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's
of a
what you
different thing. It's not gonna take you 3 weeks. It'll probably take you 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Cool. Yeah. I was gonna point that out. One-way journey. You can head back home as soon as I'm off. I can get myself back.
Right then. You let us know when you're ready to head to sea, boy, and we'll be here.
How soon can you be ready?
Boy, we're always ready. Ain't that right, boys? Yeah. What? Yeah. Step aboard.
We'll dive in, we'll go.
Okay. You two head on over. Gonna pass it back up. Before I get to Nova and Sybil, I'm gonna go to Talix. Chernika, yes, sorry. Sorry, you
Oh,
weren't here, my
never
bad.
mind. Alex can go first.
Talix,
No.
what are you doing?
I will learn Celestial. Get that down. Doesn't need to run. I will.
Oh, cool. Give me 3 DC 12 intelligence saving throws.
Will do. Let me just pull up this torch. There you go. Alright, intelligence?
3 of them.
Nope. The first was a bad one.
Oof.
It's gonna take a while.
Oof. Okay. Last one, it's kind of fitting. You're getting better and better as you learn it. You don't get fully fluent in Celestial, but the words are getting more and more familiar to you. You're definitely almost there. Let me flip to that page of skills in my notebook.
Your new book.
My notebook. These are all my little thingies.
Oh, I thought you said new book, and I got excited.
No. All right. Anything else, Talix?
Can I, with my newfound Celestial, can I go to, like, the opera? I'm just assuming there's an opera.
Sure. Celestial and opera don't coalesce, but sure.
So, like,
Opera
opera
in
either.
Celestial?
Yeah,
with
that's what I
new-
pictured.
with my ability to speak Japanese, can I go to the opera?
Okay,
What?
Yep.
Sure.
Hey, in my defense, when I was taking French for extra credit, we could go to the Dallas Opera, and it was in
Okay.
French, and Dr. Llewellyn drove us.
But, anyways, I want to go to the circus. That's my main thing.
Cool.
And I want to ask Sharnika to come with me. Anyway, Nova. Would you ladies accompany me to this fine evening of
I would
entertainment?
love to.
Anyone else?
Sure.
Sigmund, Sybil, y'all going to the circus?
I guess if I'm being invited, sheesh.
You don't have to go.
Don't worry, I got us group T-shirts.
Never mind, I don't
You
want to
got
go anymore.
group
Like
T-shirts?
some Bush Gardens t-shirts when everyone has this, like the family t-shirts when everyone has the same color.
They have T-shirts now?
Gold?
Oh, Alex, I need to wear this. Please.
All right, who's all going to the circus?
Me.
I'll go.
Okay, so everyone except Odavin then, just so I understand.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's a really cool background of Alvin.
You five end up heading to the area just outside. It's by the arc cycle races, just on the outskirts of that. And you see this massive whimsical circus tent, red and white, set up in the back. And this whole ground is set for different circus games and things of that. What is this? I don't know this playlist. I just Googled circus playlist. There's a bunch of different things there. You see that there's no admission to get in. It's like you pay to play games or you pay for like a show or something. You see that there is in the big house, there is a show that's probably starting in like an hour. But what do you five want to do here? There's a bunch of different games. There's actual wizard's chess. There's a test your strength. And then there's a speed painter of like someone who draws like quick like portraits of people.
Oh my god, let's go. Sigmund, you should partake in the wizard's chest.
That is where I was headed.
Right. I was gonna test my might once. What do you guys want to do?
There's also like standard circus games like throwing a ball, like ring toss, like shit like that. Those are the only like other ones that are there. I don't know. Fucking whatever there's one. Y'all tell me what you want to find at the circus.
AJ, I'm going to the big tent.
Throwing, axe throwing. That'd be
Cool,
fun.
axe throwing. Give me 1 sec. Talix is going to the strength.
And then
And-
teddy bear searching. I don't know. I want to get rid
Okay,
of teddy bears. That's
for
what-
sure.
I'm trying to get
Um,
age.
Nova's doing axe throwing. And Sybil, what are you doing? Or are you going with anyone?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a carnival game Sybil would be good at. Is there like a? Actually, no. Is there like a palm reader or something?
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go look for that.
Okay. Absolutely. Sigmund, we're gonna start with you first.
Hey,
Sigmund, you head on over. You see this wizard's chess game, and it's quite literally like those like giant chess.
yeah.
It's like that, but the chess pieces move on their own volition, and
Yeah.
very like Harry Potter, as they make their own movements to break the other piece, and at the end of the game, they're reformed again.
Yeah.
Sigmund, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Yes, sir. 26.
Sigmund, you're cooking these motherfuckers in wizard's chess, man. It's fucking you're cooking.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a tournament system almost.
Mhm.
Not really like a full tournament, but it's like, all right, cool. You and you next. Play, yeah, play.
Yeah.
You pay like the small like tithe of like 2 coppers to play 5 games, and as you're playing on this last game, the opponent that you see is this younger man. Definitely has like the beard growing,
Yeah.
tanned skin, a beautiful face, like clear cut jawline, swept back hair that's perfectly coiffed, and they're in a nice doublet with gold, red, and black all over them.
hmm
Pointed ears, signifying some elven descent of some sort. As you're playing, this guy is probably the best opponent against you.
Yeah.
However, you get put in check for the first one. He goes, "What'll be your move?"
Yes, it appears it would be. I must say you are quite deft at chess, the best I've seen thus far.
I've been
What did you
playing
learn?
for a long time. You pick up a thing or two when you live the life that I lived.
True enough. True enough.
Baseball theme park. Yes. Love it. I'm here for it.
Sigmund, you move out of check. You actually place this guy in check after 3 or 4 more moves, and as he takes a step
Yeah.
back, you seem familiar. I can't place my thumb on it.
Really? That's quite interesting. Does his style of playing chess seem familiar?
No, his style of playing chess doesn't seem familiar.
Okay. Well, I know we've never played against each other in a match before. Your technique is quite new to me.
Yes, we've never played chess against each other before, but we have faced each other before. What's wrong, Sigmund? You don't remember?
Can I hold on? Wait a minute. I just want to like do like a memory check. Hold on. Wait.
I love the panic typing from Sam.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. Well, I have no idea who this guy is. Really? How do you know my name, might I ask? I don't believe I've introduced myself.
Oh, I tried to kill you a few months ago, you and your friends. Didn't work so well for me, unfortunately.
Ah! Well, personally, I'm glad it did not go as planned. However, now is not the time to discuss bitter old exchanges.
Bitter old exchanges.
Who the hell is this guy?
You know, I fancy myself as a deal maker. If you'd like to be interested in a deal, I can sense that you fancy yourself as one as well.
And what kind of deal are you proposing?
You're very smart, Sigmund. Always have been. You stuck on the back lines during a battle. Healed your friends. Healed some of those that weren't your friends.
Fuck is this guy?
AJ, what does he look like?
Elvin, tanned, has like a growing mustache, slick back hair.
A very handsome young man.
Fuck is this guy?
Ask him.
I would like to just give you the knowledge of the ancients that I had once held myself.
In return for what?
A first shot.
At killing us?
No, not killing you. Maybe some of you, but I'm well aware of what's been going on in my absence. Since you let him kill me, that is.
Oh wait a minute. Is this like someone you guys fought? The Herald?
Oh fuck! Is this
Is this the Herald that you guys spared?
What? That guy was
Remember-
a portal.
Oh, was
AJ,
it?
check your DMs.
Okay.
It's not okay.
AJ, check your GMs from me as well.
I got a fucking idea.
No,
Yo,
forgive me.
ask
Oh, he was
him.
at least smart.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, forgive me. I don't believe I ever did catch your name.
Well, my name now, I suppose, at this rank is Paterius. Something using the same root of my old name, but no, I haven't been able to claim it before.
Paterius.
Hey AJ,
Mm-hmm.
how long ago was the Blood War?
Quite a while.
Like a few months maybe.
Yeah, quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I don't know who the fuck this is.
Well, Paterius. He said his name was.
Mm-hmm.
I would be I would be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued by this offer. And frankly, I am more curious about how where we've met and how we've become so well acquainted that you know each of us.
Oh, I didn't spare you a single thought. You, I could have killed instantly. Seems you
You're not
placed me in
wrong.
check. Let me just. He issues a couple order, gets out of check. But you let that bastard kill me. And now I find myself here, trying to make deals to rank up again.
Oh, it's the big boy.
Is it the Lord
Dude,
that he
the
killed?
devil?
The Bible?
Okay.
What was his
I
name?
assume you are referring to Grozet.
You dare say his name? While we're having a wonderful game.
Yeah, it's the devil he killed.
You're
He
right.
killed his
Forgive
name.
me.
What? Fool.
The one he pulled his fucking head off with his whip.
But if you are so well informed, then
Never mind.
I'm
Never
sure
mind.
you've heard that
It's fine.
in regards to that front, there has been a bit of a schism.
Yeah, that one. Oh, that one.
Oh, I've heard. And I will trade you the knowledge of the ancients for a deal. First shot at the Demon Prince of Indulgence. Additionally, should I incur any wrath from the prince, it would be transferred to you in my stead. Not a bad deal, one would say.
Hold. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but so he wants first crack at trying to kill Grozet,
Mm-hmm.
and if he fails, it falls on us.
Any wrath from the Prince of Indulgence that he would incur would be transferred to you instead.
Knowledge of the ancients.
Yeah?
I'm thinking.
What
Sorry.
the fuck that mean?
Yeah, what?
Sigmund, the game comes to a close. You do win the game, putting him in checkmate. He
Yeah.
gives you a tight smile and then walks around the board over to you. He extends a hand out, not horizontally like one would shake your hand, but more
Yeah.
downwards. Do we have a deal?
Not right now, no. I believe this is something to discuss with my associates.
Unfortunate. Well,
Maybe so.
when I do return to being despotter, I have unfinished business with all of you. Enjoy the circus, my friend.
You as well.
He turns to leave, and then people pass by him, kind of like a train passing by someone
Yeah.
in like movies. He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was his
scary
name.
guy.
I couldn't remember his fucking name.
Yeah. I don't remember his
Spotter?
name, but just
I
Spotter.
wouldn't know.
Spotter.
There's
He's
no
the
way I
arch
would have
devil.
known that.
The one he
Okay.
fucking ripped off when you were like, "You got a kid, by the way."
Oh,
We're gonna go
Oh!
over to Talix. Talix, you go to the test of your strength. You're there. You see a quick little
Let's go,
line. There's this Goliath man that's like, he's letting people go, and then he goes up and slams it, and he hits it, and does this bellow laugh. He's dressed in furs. Doesn't have any weapons, as weapons aren't permitted here in the circus. You waste your turn, and then you go up. You see the guy running the stand is just so tired of this Goliath's mouth. Have you come to test your strength? Test the strength! Test strength against the champ! I'm the champ! I'm the champ, okay?
Oh my
Test the strength all you
fucking
want.
god!
Test the strength
gonna-
all you want.
I'm just giving it the like. Okay, sure. I'll give it a fair try.
Damn it, put.
Give me... No, it's not him. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Come on. Baby, let me be good at something. A 20?
20. You hit it, it ding, hits the bell at the top, and you see the Goliath goes, whoa, you got some spice in you. Step back. Step back. He takes it, swings, hits it, it moves up very faster than yours, it dings, he goes, good try, Sonny. Good try. Oh, you want to try again? Be my guest. Be my fucking guest.
Dude, you piece of taking this piece of shit with me. If I can fucking roll!
God. You hit it, it goes up and just misses it. He goes, oh.
Okay, last one. Well, last one.
He takes it, he swings. He hits it, it dings again. He goes, it's all in the hips, baby boy. Gives you a
Okay.
hammer back.
Last one. Last one. Can I reckless rage?
Reckless rage, but raging gives you advantage on athletics checks.
Yes, can I? I'm so pissed.
For
off
sure,
this
for
guy.
sure.
I'm willing to lose this rage for a while.
So silly.
That's good. That's good. Because I needed it.
Oh
Alright.
no. Oh no.
Alright.
No. Just give it
This
up.
guy,
Karina. Give
Giving
it
up.
up, Karina. It's
Giving
over.
hits it, it dings again. He goes, better look the fourth time, baby boy.
Yeah, at this point.
That was good, man. Good job. Hey, good job, man. Hey, come on, man. He puts his arm around you. Come on, man. It's okay.
I'm shameful.
Not everyone can be me, okay? What's your name, pal? I'll get you a drink on me, on the champ. What you want, man?
You're so funny.
Sure.
I like it.
He takes you to like this little tap, like tent. He pours this ale, pours you ale. There you go, boy. What'd you say your name was?
O'Dobbin.
Oh, Dobbin. Okay, nice to meet you, Dobbin. My name's Thogan. It's good to meet you. Just came into the country not too long ago.
That's crazy.
You from around here? You don't look like the Republic type.
I come from a long line of dragon hunters.
Oh, dragons, yeah. I fought some trolls a couple way back with some friends, but that was it. I ain't find no
Yeah,
dragons or
yeah.
anything. Yeah, we
Good
got a
man.
real crazy night, man. We got a real crazy night.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is
well, hey,
good.
man, if you want to party tonight, that's totally fine, man. I mean, like, you know, the circus is going crazy. We can get crazy.
Do you have the scoops of this place?
I mean, not this place, but I hear there's gonna be an after party when the circus is getting ready to go, and better believe I'm gonna be there.
Okay, sure. We'll see each other at the after party. Thank you for letting me
All right, O'Dobbin. I'll talk to you later, man.
know. Talk to you later.
Sybil, you go to a palm reader, and you immediately tell, like, it's this. Okay, this is bullshit. Like, this is so bullshit. You can just tell
Nothing
it's
on
like
Zoriana.
it's this old gnome woman. She looks
Ooh.
haggard, but you can tell it's makeup. Like she's looking like a like folklore witch. Like the pointed nose is a false nose. You can see the edges where the makeup are smearing. She has the gray wig. Step right up, dearie. Step right up. It's only a silver piece to get your fortune told. Fuck.
You're muted,
Fortune
Jane.
told? You're muted. You're muted.
I think she like obviously slightly miffed, sets the piece down on the table.
Wonderful, dearie, wonderful. Well, trust in me. For I will tell you your future. She takes your hands, starts putting one finger throughout the palm. Strife? You can tell that she's even just not a passive. It's like she's like gauging your she's like putting out buzzwords to gauge your like if there's a reaction, like any like slight reaction. Like for the charlatan she is good at reading like those tiny facial tics.
Right.
Strife? No. Love? Oh. Yes, dear, I come from a long line of witches myself, you see.
Ah,
Now, tell us about this one you love. I'm sensing a name, a letter. A? No. I? No.
Oh,
E?
He's
No.
not giving it to her either. Not a chance.
O? Give me a deception check.
Let's see. Actually, surprisingly, I have proficiency at this. I didn't even know until just right now. That's kind of funny. Let's see how the rolls looking today. 13. All right, we take it. She's old lady. We'll see what happens. Or she
Let's see.
she
She has a
knows.
+5 to insight. We'll see.
Ah, well.
11. You?
There you
This
go.
is-
That's the right one.
Interesting. Yes. You don't have to tell me, dear. I know how to do my job. Yes. You, this you person. What is their name?
Ulysses, actually.
Ulysses. An archaic name. Let me see. Yes, you care for Ulysses, do you not?
Oh, very much so, actually.
But there's something holding you apart.
That's pretty astute of you. How did you figure that?
The palms, dearie, the palms. You can discern anything from the palms.
Hmm.
Yes. Have you told Ulysses how you feel?
He definitely is aware of how I feel.
Yes, good. I sense a wonderful future for you and Ulysses.
Pray tell you're right. Thank you, actually.
Of
Very good.
course, dearie, of course.
A bit of advice. We don't have pointy noses. She walks away.
She's so confused. She's like, huh? What do you mean? She's like, what do you mean? Okay. Nova, you go to the axe throwing station. There's like a couple of people there, and it's mainly like people that are not hitting the bullseye, just like, "Ah, ah,
yeah.
ah." Give me a ranged attack roll. So you're proficient with it. So just a d20 plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Okay. So...
Can't use charisma forcing because it's not your hexblade, but
Yeah, no, that's fine.
for sure.
21.
21. You throw the first one. It's just above the bullseye. And you're like, okay, hang on. Nah, I can get it. You throw it and it hits the bullseye straight on. You see the guy running it goes, "Yay! A winner! Pick your prize, ma'am. Pick your
Choices.
prize. Just whatever you. What do you want?"
The biggest fucking teddy bear.
It's this big, like, purple teddy bear. It's like the stuffing isn't great. Or not the stuffing, the stitching isn't great. You can tell it's been, because this is a traveling circus, it's been, like, trolloped throughout, like, many different areas. You take it, he goes, "Congratulations."
Thank you. I sense the enthusiasm.
It was
Just
very
walk away.
palpable.
Very palpable.
Okay. Anything else from you, Nova?
I think that's all I got.
Cool. Nova, roll me a d4.
Okay. A 4.
Hang on, in a way.
What?
It's so funny to me how Nova keeps running into this guy. You're walking, you got your teddy bear, and you're kind of like absent-mindedly, not on guard, and you feel a bump against you, and then you feel something wet hit your clothing. Something sticky. He's like, "Are you fucking..." And you see this familiar blue tiefling that you bumped into. He's carrying what looks to be like a milkshake and a donut in one hand. And now it's like soiled, the donuts to the ground, the milkshake, half of it is on you.
I thought you didn't like sweets.
Are you following me? You
No! Why would I?
see Osmeros just... Are you gonna buy me another one? Because you just...
Do you want me to buy another one?
If
'Cause I
looks
will.
could kill, if looks could kill, he's just like, bitch, I'll kill you. I'll fucking murder you.
Come on, let's go get you another milkshake and another donut.
You take to the small little concession stand, and the prices are definitely OD. It's like 5 silver pieces for a donut, and like 3 for a milkshake.
Alright. That's
You
like
place
nothing
the
to me.
silver down, and you're like, he takes it. Thank you. What
She
are
just
you
had-
doing here anyway?
What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation.
So am I.
No,
Technically.
you're not on vacation. You live here. There's a difference.
I'm doing fun things in my time off. Is that not a vacation?
Yeah, whatever.
Enjoy the donut.
Shut up. And he turns to go. It's so funny to me how Nova keeps running into Osmeros everywhere we go. Just everywhere Nova goes, there's Osmeros there. He's just like, leave me alone.
So funny. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Love is
Uh,
happening.
Chernika, you make your way to the big house. The performance hasn't started yet. It's about like another hour. There is an admission here. There's a person standing at the gate, someone you don't recognize. It's they're standing there. It's this drow woman. She's like, hello. Sorry, the Symphony of Sights performance doesn't begin yet. You can buy a ticket now though.
Sure, I'll buy a ticket, yes. AJ, I have a question.
Mhm.
Would I know where to find the people that I'm looking for? Would I know where to go?
In the big house, there's like a backstage area.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll just buy a ticket now. Yeah.
Cool, it's like 5 silver pieces. You can go
Yeah.
in now and like take a seat. It just won't
I want-
start for an hour. There's a couple
No,
people there,
I
like
just want to
older
go
couples.
backstage. I want to go backstage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go in and you see this massive ogre there. They're standing there. They have a bell around them that's like almost coming undone. Whoa, little lady. What are you doing? This is for performers only.
I'm here to see Misty and Shani.
What do you want with Misty and Shawnee, huh?
They're my moms.
Oh, yeah, you're the third person to say that they're your moms today. Yeah. Likely story. You think I'm stupid?
No, I don't think you're stupid at all.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Thank you
Piece
for
of
letting me go
drool
see
just comes out
them.
of his mouth.
I'm just gonna walk
Make,
around.
make a persuasion or a deception check.
I'll do persuasion, yeah. Oh, I
That's
did
so
not mean
funny.
to roll advantage. I'll take the first one. I don't know which one's the first one. One's a 24, the other is a 20.
20. He goes, yeah, you're welcome.
Just keep walking, you stupid.
You go past him, you see the backstage area, and you see a couple of like newer things until your legs are swept under you and you're pinned to the ground by this quite large creature. It's this creature, and you feel 3 tongues on you. You start feeling like the fangs lightly bite you as this Cerberus is like pinning you down, smelling you, and licking you. And it's like roughhousing because it's comfortable.
Oh my gosh, I'm wrestling this dog. I'm giving him all the like noogies and like doing the annoying thing where you like snap your hands around them.
Oi! Can you not? You see this half elven woman. She's a bit older. She's dressed in light leather armor. Dasha wrote it, not me. And she comes up to you. You see Shawnee, your mother.
I give her a
You
big
take
hug.
her in a hug. She gives you the one-armed hug, like around, as she puts one hand on the hip. got your letter.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm glad you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. All things standing, I'm good. I have a lot of doors opening up for me soon.
Okay. You eating enough? You look so thin.
Yes, I'm eating. Because I'm working out.
Don't mumble.
Like, it's because I'm working out, and she'll like flex her arm.
Okay, good. Nice.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
you're learning, or remembering, and using what I taught you.
I use it like every other day, Mom.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
Let's go see your mother.
Oh my gosh, yay!
She walks in, she just fills you in of like after you kind of helped buy the circus back, Barnabas has taken off. He's now like a Mr. Krabs money person. Like he used to just be like, yeah, whatever, 10,000 gold pieces, whatever. And now he's like, no, money this, raise the prices. No one goes anywhere. He's like penny pinching. It's
Yeah.
like penny pinching.
Oh my gosh.
But overall, it's happy here. Eventually, you go into this small little dressing room where you see this tabaxi woman. She's putting on makeup on. She's dressed in this beautiful gown, and she's drinking this tea with lemon. She just turns. She gives you a wave. You move forward. She gives you a tight hug, and you know your mother Misty doesn't speak before a performance. She does that like actor thing of like not speaking until they sing. So she's like points to her tea.
You want me to make you more tea? Okay. Do you want tea? Should just like hand the platter back to her mom?
She takes a sip.
Yes, of course, you look beautiful. I brought my friends, they're gonna see you perform tonight. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Your other mother, Shawnee, goes, are friends? You have new friends?
Yes.
Like actual friends? You see there's a look between your moms that has changed like a excited shock. Like actual friends? Like friends.
I mean, working friends, but friends that we do work together, yes.
Okay.
Friends? It's just local
Great.
business. You do
Great.
business
No. It's fine. It's fine. You're great. I'm proud of you.
Where's Luca? Has he found someone yet?
Your brother is a case.
What did he do
He'll
this
be
time?
performing today. He took over your role. In a way, you just have to see for yourself.
Oh.
Luca has a bit of a macabre humor lately.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about yet.
I'm very worried, yes.
No, nothing to worry about. It's just we've gotten a few complaints, but Barnabas enjoys it as well.
If you need me to sub in or like do a last minute performance, I can.
You should talk to Barnabas about that.
AJ, what about Barnabas?
You see Barnabas is moving about the big house. You spot him. He goes, as I said, this needs to be there, and this needs to be there. Oh, wait, do my eyes deceive me?
No.
Is that Teddy? Come here. He picks you up in a spin. Oh my God, takes your cheeks. Look at you. You look so good. What is going on with you?
Well, I live in the Musitora now, and I brought some friends over. They're going to watch a performance. and they're gonna-
Friends? You made friends? Like
Oh,
actual
they're-
friends?
Yes, friends I'd work with.
That makes more sense.
Damn. Could I maybe perform tonight? I know it's the very last minute, but like everything's changing. You can still keep Luke back, but
We are going to have two trapeze artists back to back.
we could do it together. We could just, improvise.
You want to talk to your brother about doing it together?
You would talk to my brother, of course.
Your funeral.
Nah,
He is outside by the cages.
it's only been a few years. Is he going through like an emo phase?
Um, um, no. Your mothers tell me just to let him be. Let him be.
Eh,
Good luck.
thank you.
Gives you 2 kisses on the cheeks, and then he goes off and conducts business again. You eventually find your brother. He's seated, crisscross applesauce, black hair, and he's smoking what looks to be a cigarette, but you can smell it immediately. The rest of people would know what this smells like. Shanika, you understand like there are some drugs, but this is a familiar drug that a couple of people have been on in this party in the past.
Is this Phoenix piss?
This is Phoenix Piss. He's smoking it, he's leaning back.
You put a form on Phoenix piss.
Oh, hello.
Hello. She'll like ruffle his hair.
Oh, stop.
Luca, what are you going to perform in this condition? How are you going to perform in this condition?
This is the best condition that I perform in.
So, I hear you're taking up the trapeze. Very proud of you. Run me through. Give me the ones. What does your act look like? What do you do? Mama said it was very macabre.
I fall.
No. Oh, Luca. Luca, no. It's funny. It's really funny.
It's real funny.
It's really funny.
It's so
It's also really embarrassing.
No, it's you don't get it. You don't get it.
No, you're
I do
tarnishing
I
on
do
me.
no, shut up. Shut up. I do this backflip and then I stay silent. I can bend my knee in this way, and then I just stay there for like a minute. And then I get up and everyone goes, ah! It's great.
Luke, I was going to ask if I could perform with you tonight, but if I do that, I don't want to do that act. I'm not falling.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Drop me.
Drop me.
It makes it more believable. And then you can tone this whole show of being like, oh no, I dropped my brother. Ah! And then I get up.
The issue
Think
is,
about
I brought
about
friends and I want to impress them.
How is it? I come back from the dead every day, every performance. How is that
Because
not
I
impressive?
drop you, it's my fault. I look bad.
But I look good.
You always look good, Luca.
I know.
I know. I'm not dropping you.
Fine, we can do the old lame one. I
Yay!
guess.
You're the best. You're the best. She'll cast enhance ability on him, and she'll give him the one where he gets advantage on charisma. That'd be performance, right?
Performance, yep.
Yeah. Can I upcast
Cool.
it so I get it too? Hold up.
Sure.
You can. And Dasha, you can.
Fuck yeah, I'll cast it so I get it too.
I believe. I can double check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, Sybil, Talix, Sigmund, and Nova, you make your way into the big house for the big performance. Everyone's going in there.
Can I buy
You
a
see a-
teddy bear?
For sure. You go to a game, you try to win it, and the guy's like, I can't sell you one. I'm buying one. I can't sell you one. I'm
Give you
buying
50
one.
gold
Mhm.
for the biggest one.
Fine, dude. He gives you the gold, and he's like, you can tell that he puts some in the till and the rest he pockets. Y'all go there with your little treats, your little snacks, your little prizes that you've won. You sit down. You see a couple of things. The first one is this tiefling stands in the center. He ushers in the circus in. and he first calls for the dueling dragons. It is these two red dragonborns. They look very similar to each other. They're having like a fire breathing contest. They like inhale the fire, they breathe it out into this spiral, and it dances into these different shapes, and it looks like this beautiful dance of like flames. Sybil just eating this massive turkey leg that's the size of her head, just like this dueling dragons. Their thing finishes. They take a bow. There are claps around. The next one Barnabas introduces as Nemi the Great. There's this tiny gnome that walks up. He's wearing this golden belt. Looks very meek and mild, shaggy hair. And then this massive Cerberus comes out of the cage that's covered. As it tackles him, he falls to the ground. There's like a and then he picks the hands up by himself. This tiny little gnome throws the Cerberus into the air and starts juggling it with his hands. He spins it like a basketball and lands it, and then he takes a bow with the Cerberus and they leave. You all spot like the trapeze getting set up. As you see Chernik and you're like, that's not, what the fuck? You see Chernik at the top, you see this other guy in this like duo trapeze act. Chernik, give me a performance check. I also am gonna say Luca gives me a performance check.
Okay, and we have advantage because I casted a spell.
We got an 18.
Whoa, Chernika!
Ooh.
Go, Trinica.
I rolled. Update. Ooh.
Nat 20. Nat 20. You're able to keep up. It's been a while, but you're able to keep up. Like, you do this, like, motion where you swing past each other, and then you swing forward. You put your arms out. You catch his legs as he backflips into it. You swing him backwards. He lands on the other side. And this kind of, like, the same thing reverses. Until, again, you're the grabber. You grab his ankles, and as you swing at the apex, you see his head turn, looking down at you, but up at you. He goes, pulls his ankles underneath, and he drops. He hits the ground, his body contorts in this weird way, and the whole crowd goes silent. He's like,
Oh my god!
AJ, can you do a performance check to see like a really sad?
give me a performance check.
Like, I'm horrified.
Like that fake scream that they do at like certain theme parts of the show.
It's an 11. It's a fake scream.
11. It's like, ah! You see the look from him on the ground, just
Oh no!
the tail extends outwards. He pushes himself up, does a backflip, and lands on his feet. Come on! Cats have 9 lives! Don't you know? Come on! There are claps and laughs as he walks away. And then the last performance is this really, like, fully different performance. It's just this beautiful Tabaxi woman dressed in this wonderful gown. And she sings a song, this beautiful rendition of a song. It's like Whitney Houston type song. And there's not a like dry eye in the house as she finishes. At the end, she does a bow. People throw flowers to her, and she takes these couple of bouquets. She gives a nod, and she walks off as Barnabas, this tiefling, comes forward and closes out the show as the circus comes to an end. They're gonna do the same thing for like a couple days and then leave. Is there anything you guys want to do in the circus while you're here? Chernika, you come back to the group. Your brother's with you. One of your mothers is with you as well, and you 4 see Chernika, this half-elven woman, and this other half-tabaxi man. The half-elven woman regards you all. She's a bit older. Oh, these are your co-workers.
My friends, my co-workers, friends, yes. Nova, Alex, Sigmund, Sibyl.
That's all.
Ottovin's not here today. He's on a boat somewhere.
I am Shawnee. Thank you so much for working with my daughter. I hope she hasn't been too big of a handful for you all.
Nonsense.
Of course, it's been.
I was asking them.
It's
been an
huge
honor.
handful, but we enjoy her.
Well,
She's definitely
I
good to have around.
apologize.
She just gives you a little.
That's good. That's good. At the very least. Making sure she stays out of trouble, I hope.
Best we can.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We really appreciate it. It's nice to meet you all, but I have to go check on Misty and make sure she's all right. Thank you so much.
It was a wonderful show.
Likewise.
Voice.
I'm sure she'll appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much.
Giving my
Thank you
mom
for
a
your
big hug.
She gives you a hug. She gives you this look like. And then she leaves. Your brother's still there. Basically, Chernika, just a bit taller and a bit more masculine of a face. So, what the fuck are you guys?
She's gonna like take his joint. You need to stop smoking that.
You're shorter than me. Shut up. Anyways, what are you guys?
Phoenix piss.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
casting Mage Hand
Ugh.
and I'm taking it out of his hand.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Oh,
You
what's
do know
bullshit?
that it does horrific effects on your neurological system
I start
if you
smoking
smoke that
it.
for prolonged periods.
Is this guy like this all the time?
Oh, all the time.
Siegmund is the
Little bit.
smartest person I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Chernika, you're smoking it.
Yeah.
Some.
I take it out of your mouth and I crush it.
Ah!
Man.
That was 10 gold pieces, you fuck!
I'll give Luca 10 gold pieces. You're not buying more Phoenix piece. Go buy like a coffee.
Right.
No, I will take it back.
It's already mine.
Chernika, trust me.
Quite
You do not
exactly.
want to get addicted on drugs like that. All right?
Phoenix Fix isn't addictive.
I can see where it leads.
You hear
I don't
a
know.
light up. You hear a light up from like 5 feet away. Yeah, it's not addictive.
No, I think O'Dobbin had a good time on it.
You're telling me O'Davin, Mr. Sword Up His Butt O'Davin, was smoking Phoenix Fist?
That is
Yeah,
a
it
sounds like
story
a
for
good
wild
another
ride.
day.
He sounds like a cool guy. I like this guy.
No.
Oh, he got
okay.
dropped from like 1,000 feet by a dragon when he was high, so.
Even cooler. I like this guy.
That is a story for another day. But
All right now, and I'll tell them the story.
all right now.
This O'Darvin guy is so cool. What the fuck?
You've got to give Sigmund credit. Sigmund saved him, though.
I mean,
It was
whatever.
sick.
Whatever. The guy with the brains used his brains. Whatever. I mean,
I know it's whatever for you because you don't have any brains. You don't understand. But I love you
you don't have any
anyway.
friends. Shut up.
I have more money than
I'm
you.
her
Shut
friend.
up.
I'm her
Sig-
friend.
Sybil is my friend. Yeah. Fuck you.
Just Sybil?
Yeah, I am.
There are 4 people here, and you said one of them is your friend.
I
I am her
consider
friend
the
as well.
other-
Loser.
To be fair, she has 2, so probably.
So
one.
now it's 2. All of a sudden, it becomes 1 to 2.
I love
I
this.
consider them
And
my
3.
friend.
What is your
I'm
name?
getting a lot of like commitment issues kind of vibe.
Hey, I'm the wondrous Luca.
Luca. Very
Did you
nice.
enjoy my show?
Excellent
Of
performance.
course
You
you
had
did.
me fooled.
Thank you. I told you. He kind of nudges you, Chinik. I told you it's fuck every time it works.
He's pretty
Someone
good.
give us her like that knowing look like.
Can I make
Dying.
AJ? Can I make a medicine check to remember how he fell and point out all the ways he could have died?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Thanks. And I'll flash a genius this.
For sure.
Medicine, cool. $21.
21. The way he fell looks like he should be dead 3 times over. Like he
Yeah.
falls on his neck and like scorpions.
Ooh.
Yeah. Honestly, it is a miracle how you are alive. The fall you have taken alone, the
What
way you
did I
landed on your
say?
neck.
The gods love me. And so does the crowd.
Well, one has to.
Hey,
You're
hey,
so
no, I
nice,
love
dude.
Nova.
Yo,
Take it back.
oh, you got the wrinkles on your eyes. Shut up. What do you like 50?
No, I don't. I can control those.
So you want to have wrinkles on your face?
Suddenly, I don't like this guy.
Luca, you
I
seem
love
like
this
a
guy. I'm gonna
man.
be here.
You need
I
a
love
drink.
Luca. Galaxy 17, no. Nope. Nope.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's
Yes!
17, what?
I
A
would like a
drink.
drink.
A drink of water, yes.
Shut up. He puts an arm
yes.
around Talix. Let's go
Yeah.
get the drink.
Let's
I-
go and get a drink. I
How
lead
tall
him
is
to
Alex?
like 6.3 or something.
I love
too.
that, like 6'3" and then like a 5'4".
But I take my arm around this little kid, and I lead him to the cider stand, like the non-alcoholic apple juice or whatever equivalent.
You think I'm a fool? I
No.
live here. Like this is my home. I know which stations have what.
Of course, but I tell you you are rebelling against your mother and your sister because you're feeling abandoned issues, and I think as a father, I can see the problems that will steer you in a very wrong life path, my dear. And I think what you're. How about if I pay you a stipend every month of 100 gold? Will you stop this behavior?
No.
And a
Respect the
free
honesty.
trip, vacation.
I can get that wherever we go. You know this is a traveling circus, right? Like we go everywhere.
Okay.
I like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But I am
why-
open to deals. I am open
Why-
to stipends.
You are for quitting this behavior that is leading you to a.
Oh, sure. 10,000 gold pieces a month.
No,
Ah, unfortunate.
10,000. How about you stop your behavior and don't let your sister worry about you ever. And I will give you.
Sorry, mother is calling me.
I will give you some
Ah.
magic items if I find some.
Oh my god, what is
If-
happening?
If
I have some already on me. If you wanna-
Mm,
Sweet deal.
Why are you giving a drug addict money?
He's not a drug addict.
Not
He
yet.
uses recreationally.
Yes, that's the.
This is a lot.
Mm.
I'm so happy.
okay, bye. I'm going to go.
It was lovely
And
to meet you.
Thank you for
Well,
wasting my time.
I will let you drink.
Let me drink. You're not my dad. Who are you? Who the fuck? Charnika, who is this guy?
He's a father. He's
Oh.
coping. He's coping. Just let him be.
No. He's reacting to you abandoning him.
She's talking about you, Talix.
I'm fine.
It seems like my
Whoa.
presence here has opened up a lot
Luca,
of
do you feel abandoned?
No.
I
Fuck you.
figured. Fuck you
Alex.
too.
Would you?
Okay, bye.
For a while. It was lovely to meet you. No.
I love how we just met this guy and was like, I can fix him.
I was-
Okay. But eventually the circus comes to an end. We're gonna bring it back for a little bit.
So happy.
Nova and Sybil. What are you guys doing?
All right. Where are we going, girl? I have something I gotta do, but we can go wherever.
What would be the easiest thing to do first? Because, like, I do want to go to Cape Peru, but I also want to go back to Fujihoro to visit the gravesite of my sea store.
Sea
But
Star.
I'm trying to like figure out what would be the quickest way to get around. I'm thinking maybe Cape Peru, and then after that, Fujihoro.
I have been both of these places. I've seen trees at both of these locations.
Cool. You head back to Cape Peru, and it's as you remember it, a tiny little hovel, tiny little village on the side town. It really, this is a place where it's like you could come and go for 500 years and nothing would change.
Mhm.
Like any difference is like, oh wow, like they changed it. Like, and it's not because if it's like a sad place because of that. It's like a good
No,
place because
it's
of that.
quaint.
Because it's
Yeah,
like
it's quaint.
it's quaint.
Yeah.
It's the familiar beach. Like there are kids playing in the water. They're making sandcastles. They're doing little like putting little starfish around the sandcastle to make it look pretty. There are people going about their business. It's as you guys last saw it. What do you want to do here?
First, and this guy self, I look like just a average Joe, just average human female.
Average Joe.
Okay.
Same place. I don't want to cause trouble. I'm here for you. It's beautiful here.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably have her see if her childhood home is still standing.
It is still standing, and you do see like your heart kind of sinks, not in like a scary way, but just kind of like a damn when you see a for sale sign in the sand outside of it.
Yeah. Who's selling it? Would it be have
It's
been?
the city. It's like
Miara?
the town. The town is
Okay.
selling it.
How
Because like
much?
basically after Miara passed away, then those assets they were because she has substantial assets in her family. It was like that one we don't really need because there's no purpose to have that house there anymore. So they sold it to the city, and the city is just selling it to whoever can purchase it.
What's the price tag on it?
Price tag's about 7,000 gold pieces.
Hmm.
But it's the house, and it's D&D. There's no like property tax. Like you just pay for it, and boom, that's your house.
Yeah.
Most people rent or they build a house.
Is there anyone around? Would anyone stop me from just going inside?
No, I mean it's been cleaned out. There's no furniture.
Yeah.
It's like it's an open door. It's like it's not like our world where it's like you can't go inside a house. It's for sale. It's like you just go in. But it's like been cleaned out. Like all of like the furniture is gone. All of the knickknacks are gone. It's just an empty house, and it's been like tended to. There's a light film of dust that's like forming, but it's not like it's been abandoned. Like the city is like, or the town is like taking care of it, and like, all right, cool. We're trying to sell this. It's a property. It's very, very mundane is the best word that I could use for it.
Well, if all else fails, I could just stay here for the night.
I can tell this place holds a lot of meaning for you. Would you like to stay here forever? 7,000 gold pieces is a lot of money, but it's not out of our price range. Also, if you haven't noticed, our current home is very compromised to visitors of all types that are not welcome all the time.
I mean, I guess I could. I'm a little short. But
How much do you need?
I think it's gonna be like. Oh wait, no. Hang on. It might be like 200 gold pieces because I've got 3 platinum and then I've got about 6,500 gold pieces.
How about we go half-half? I'll give you 35. That way you're not broke.
35 gold?
3,500. I'll pay half of the whole house.
Oh.
Because it's only 7,000 and it's ours for good.
Yeah, we can look into that before we leave.
Oh.
It's up to you.
But
Like
Yeah,
a real estate
you can meet
business.
with the mayor. Yeah, you can meet with the mayor. Her name is Galsa Aluro. She's the same mayor that since you were a kid. She's a gnome, so she lives for a while. A same exact person. She doesn't recognize you when you come in, but like if you want to purchase the house, yeah, she'll give you the deed. She'll take the gold. She'll chalk it up. Done deal.
That way we're not breaking
why
in.
not? Fuck it. 3,500 on my end. I'll take that out.
Done.
Yeah.
It's ours.
Ooh, you take the deed to your childhood home, and there's a place where you can sign your name, and it's like, this is the deed to my house.
Wow. Was not expecting that. The way I kind of imagined it was like her and her sister had like an attic room with like some windows on either end, and like they had like little bunk beds.
It's like a 1.5 story house. Like there's a top, but it's more of like a loft area.
Oh.
And then there's like a little attic room where when you have kids, you don't really have anywhere to put them. It's like 2 bedrooms, or it's like a bedroom, like a master bedroom, like a living room, a small little galley, and then a tiny little. But it's like there's more like yardage than the boroughs back in New Zatura, which is a tiny townhome placed in between everywhere else. This is like it's a house. It's a tiny house.
Where exactly were my parents buried? I don't remember.
Somewhere along the
Tell
beach,
me.
right?
Well, because like I remember like when I had first lost my memories, I had seen my father's grave, but I don't remember where that was.
Oh yes, yes. Your father was buried here in Cape Peru. That's when you saw it. He was buried here in Cape Peru. I remember that now. It was buried next to his wife here in this town. It's by the beach. There's a tiny graveyard in the town. Like they do have a graveyard.
Okay.
And it just overlooks the beach. It's like a tiny little. To call it a cliff would be like a jump because maybe 4 feet tall. But it's a tiny little spacing where like maybe there's 10, 15 graves there.
Okay. I'll probably visit that next after kind of just going through the house and whatnot. When we had visited with the mayor, like, I kind of want to ask her if, like, anyone strange has been in town.
She gives you a weird look like, no, adventurers, yes, they come and go, stopping by the inn for a few days at most, but not anyone keeping here for too long.
Okay.
Let's go! Look at the ships! Yeah! Sorry.
I guess I'll. God, I didn't think this all the way through. I didn't have a whole lot I was thinking of to do. I was just like, go here, cause.
No, you're good.
If it's all right, when you have some time to think, I'm just gonna head around. Look, why not? I don't know. I've never been anywhere, so.
I think if I remember correctly, there was a tavern in town. Unfortunately, it's from my memory. I believe it was torn down, but my mother used to sing there. Called the Black Pearl.
I'll go look for the building that once was.
Yeah, I'll just come
For
with because
sure.
there's no point in us splitting up.
No, absolutely. Going to the Black Pearl, you see that it's not decrepit anymore. Like when you last came here, it was like the shutters were like carved down, like it was just dilapidated, you know. But it looks like someone's like cleaned it. It's like being repaired, and sure enough, you hear a sweeping motion on the inside. The door's closed. It's fixed. You open the door. You see this man. Sorry, we're not open for business yet. Give me a few months and I'll be right as rain.
I thought this place was about to be torn down.
I
haven't been in a
was.
while.
Yeah. You local?
We are actually. We just moved in.
Awesome. Yeah. It was, but I bought it. I wanted to settle down.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Really? What's your name?
Ronald. What's your name?
Do I tell him? Are we supposed to like?
He's
be
a
not
human
using our
man, just
name?
a standard human man.
Cause I'm asking Sybil because she was disguised, so I'm like, are we not telling people our names? Like, what's the
You
deal?
can do whatever you want. It's your hometown. I'm just not drawing attention to myself. I'm gonna stick out. I look weird.
Yeah, Sybil's blue in like the most like quaint villages of all time.
Yeah, like as soon as I got the small town vibe, that's when Sybil was like, "Nope, me. I'm a normal person."
I'll just respond with
I'm Sybil. Nice to meet you. Sticks her head down.
He sticks his hand out. Sorry, I have a lot of dust on my hand.
Oh, that's all right.
You guys are geared up.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we haven't been in a while here. I was born here.
Oh.
I believe.
I wasn't, but it's a nice place. It's a nice place as any to set down roots.
Yeah. My parents used to say the same thing.
Nice.
My mother used to sing at this tavern actually.
Oh,
don't know if you
Yeah,
ever heard of
I saw I saw a stage. I'm not from town. No, I actually was traveling a while. I was an adventurer for some time.
Really?
Yeah, not here in the Republic. I came to Shilao to again set roots down, but I traveled a lot in Eustmus. It was nice. But the adventuring life, it wasn't for me. You know, got too close. You guys know, hairy encounters, and from there I just decided it was time. Made up quite a pretty penny, and well, this is my home now.
And I'm sure you'll make it quite lovely, it seems.
I'm trying.
Well, if you need an opening act, my name's
Yeah.
Nova. So
Oh, sweet. I'll keep that in mind. Absolutely. Um, as soon as this place is standing on its own legs, then hopefully you'll stop by again, and yeah, that'd be awesome.
do you need any extra hands around here or any help?
Nah, no, I appreciate it. I can't ask that of you guys. I mean, I got to do this myself. You know, I traveled with a group for a while, and I think it's nice to make something of your own, build something with your own two hands, and you know, this is kind of my baby. Took a while cleaning it and repairing it, but
It needs that personal touch to make it feel like home for you.
exactly.
Will you be keeping the name or changing it?
I haven't decided yet. I mean, I see the filigree, you know, this black pearl. I don't hate it. Not really.
It's kind of iconic, really.
He used to be
Yeah,
quite popular with the adventurers that came through.
that's
So,
what the locals tell me. That's what the locals tell me.
well, guess we should probably be on our way, right?
Yeah. Lovely to meet you, Ronald.
Likewise, you guys, take care of yourselves, and hopefully next time you come back, it'll all be fixed. Hopefully.
Hey,
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Me too.
What
Thank
other
you for-
places are in this quaint town? Can we get little knickknacks?
Yeah, for sure. There's like tiny.
Hey.
It's like there's no like magic shit here. It's like there's
Yeah.
like a maybe a blacksmith for like nails and like iron, but it's all like it's a fishing. Like most of its trade comes from fishing.
Oh, okay, cool.
But there are like small little bone carvings from like the fishes that they've caught, and the denser bones have been carved down to little knickknacks, and they sell them at like the I don't know, not the butcher shop. There's like a specific word.
Can I get
for,
a
like,
dragon
fish
necklace
butcher shop.
for O'Donovan?
A dragon necklace? They have teeth that look like you
that'll
know,
work.
like
Yeah.
sharp.
These are megalodon teeth.
Hey, we'll take that.
I kind of want to go visit the graveyard before the night ends.
For sure. Fishmonger. Thank you, Sam.
Yes.
I'll
Oh,
probably just
right.
visit my parents' graves, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Kind of just say a few words and everything.
Give me a perception check, both you ladies, please.
If I must.
Ooh. Thank God Sybil's with me because my perception is -1, and that's a natural 6, so 5.
Not good for me today either. I only have a +5, so it's not a proficiency. We don't have
No.
Trinika with us, so.
Proceed.
Yep. Don't see whatever's supposed to happen there. Sorry, Nova.
It's okay. I'll kind of just like sit down in front of their graves. Like, I guess what does it like look like around
It's
here?
tiny. It's not even like it's not like a headstone. It's like a little plaque, like a tiny little plaque.
Yeah.
It's not massive. It's one plaque for both of them. You saw it the last time you came here. Your father's name was etched in afterwards. There was a space leaving for your like. When your mother died, there was a space leaving for the father, like in the stone,
Yeah.
and someone just carved in his name in the same style, so it looks cohesive. But it's one gravestone, one little plaque that probably looks like two bodies could be buried next to each other in here. There's a small little basin for flowers, like a little like circle that's dug in, a metal little rung there, but it's pretty quaint.
Kind of just like sit down, be like, "Hey, Mom, Dad. Not exactly sure what to say here, but it's been a very long time." And she'll kind of, like, it's kind of awkward for her because she's just like, she doesn't really talk to graves or anything like that. Like, it's just not something she's akin to, I guess. But she'll kind of dig through her pack real quick and take out what remains of that music box. It's just like a tiny little like sliver of the wood
Mm-hmm.
that belonged from the music box that belonged to her mother. And she'll kind of just like set it down like between their graves and just like, I don't have a lot of meaning to say, but I hope whatever happens, I can make you proud. Stand up.
I'll cast plant growth and grow a bunch of flowers around it.
Oh.
Yeah. You grow these tiny little flowers, and kind of like when you cast, you can choose to allow like which flowers you want, but one kind of sparks up. They're forget-me-nots. Forget-me-nots kind of bloom from the ground as part of the spell.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Much better.
My,
She's doing just fine.
my mother used to really love flowers. It was kind of her thing. Why she named us as she did.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm sure it's pretty clear now, but I'm not their biological child. But they found me actually in the nearby waters, or more like the beach, I guess, but
Really?
it was among some water lilies, lotus flowers as some call them, and she took to that.
Do you remember where that was? Did they ever take you back?
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Like,
should
I
really-
imagine it's kind of like a little bit of a more isolated beach, kind of like maybe over some craggy rocks,
rocks?
if you will. But yeah,
Okay.
assuming it's probably getting dark, we could probably bed down for the night.
For sure. Cool. You two bed for the evening with plans to go to Fujihoro the next day or the next couple days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Talix, there's a knock on the door. You staying at the Burrows. It's about time for your books to get here.
Nice.
You
Let's go, Talix.
kind of like a kid on Christmas come down and you see Leaf, Brownbow there.
Talix
He's
over
carrying a
his
couple
book.
books. He has his glasses on. Hey, Mr. Wokengraph, as discussed, your monthly books are here.
Thank you, thank you.
Are you going to the signing tonight?
There's a signing?
Yes, well, Lysandra Ravel, she's releasing the 10th volume in a few weeks. She's here in the city.
I have to go! What should I wear?
Calm down, Sonny, calm
my God.
down. I just wanted to let you know. I guess you didn't know, but now you do, so I'll be taking my leave. It's at my shop.
When and where?
Tonight, at my shop.
Oh, thank you. I will be there. Post haste.
Okay, okay. Tax, you get dressed up in your fucking Sunday's best.
I
You
go
get
into like
your 9 volumes. You get your 9 volumes, hoping to get the 10th, and you make your way on over to Brownbow's shop. You see a bunch of other people with this smut novel books, and this book, the Forbidden Realm series, is not like a continuous like 9 volumes of books. It's like they don't follow a continuous storyline. They're like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like anthologic. They're set within this world with certain embellishments, and all of them have the same common themes, but they're all based on different stories. And you see the title in this wonderful silk embroidered in Eclipse of Eternity as the volume 10, and you're like, ooh. There's one of the books in a case, in a glass case. The book hasn't been released yet, and you see this woman. She's this drow woman, and she's penning all of these autographs. You come up, this massive 6'4" man, muscles underneath the suit, just
Yeah. I let it show a little bit. It's a bit deeper cut than normal,
Oh
just
my
because
God.
I'm like, I want to impress this woman so much. All right. I
Ew.
am so enthralled by your work. I've been
thank
a
you.
follower for many, many years.
I am so glad. I hope you enjoy the last volume.
I hope so. Is it possible to buy it right now? Or
I
is there
can't
special?
release it, unfortunately, to anyone. It's still being edited. It's still being reviewed by my editors, but I have the first draft, and she kind of taps the glass case. I think everyone will be very excited with this book.
I'm so happy. Is there possible to have a sneak peek or have a chat
I'm
with you later?
sorry, dear. I can tell you just a bit of what it's about.
Okay.
You see a couple of other people, like fanboys, are like,
I'm
calm
blocking
down,
them.
calm down. And I can say this to everybody. She stands up. As you all know, these books have taken place across Premia and sometimes across different planes. I mean, if you all remember Hearts of Flame and the Elemental Abyss, I mean, it was one of the bestsellers. I took to something that was relevant for my inspiration for this particular story. This last book takes place in the country of Zarix, as I'm sure you all know, is not doing so well as of late. So, portion of the proceeds from this book will go to the refugees of that country. This story is my final chapter in the Forbidden Realm series.
AG, what day is
Picture
it?
this. Picture this if you would. A creature hell-bent on destroying the world as we know it. And one person wants to show that creature love. Forbidden love is old as time.
You are so creative. Where do you get your inspiration from?
I can't reveal my secrets just
But
yet.
oh, I would love to pick your brains about some notions I have about your work. I'm totally only if you would permit. I am sorry, I'm babbling. I'm so nervous.
You're fine, dear. Who am I making this out to? I see you have all of my set. Thank you so much for supporting.
Oh, I have multiple copies, but it's fine. This is the finest one I got. Talix. Actually, it's obnoxious. Talix von Wolfengraf. I used to be.
You see, she takes her time going through all of the 9 books and penning them all. Well, Count, when the 10th book is released, I'll be making my runs across Premia, and should I come back to the city, I hope to sign your 10th book for you as well.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Anything
I
for
will
my
make
fans.
sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just bid you again. I give her a kiss on the hand.
Thank you so much.
Suave way.
I'll never wash this hand again. Talix she gives you a hug and you're like, eh.
That's a woman
Okay.
of substance.
Okay. O'Davin. Eventually,
Yeah.
after this long trip, anything you want to do on the boat ride to New Domum Swamp?
I want to talk to the crew. I want to just try to start making a connection. I want to make sure it's not just nameless faces that we fight, that we die with potentially.
Yeah.
So I just want to start talking to them.
Give me a charisma check or a charisma saving throw.
Cool. 15.
15. They at first they're like, yeah, you're the captain, dude. Shut up. You're the boss. Shut up. It's when your boss is like, hey, gang, we're a family. It's like, dude, shut up. But eventually, after the 2-week journey, you start being invited to after hours games, and it's like they've captured 2 roaches. They draw a circle in the wood, and they see which of the roaches can kill the other one first. And it's like every sailor has their own roach that they're like, "Don't you fuck this up for me." They put it down, and they're like betting. They're betting like, sailors. For like sailors, they're like betting substantial amounts of their money there. And it's not even like they don't expect you to like participate, but it's just like you're invited.
What's
to
like
it.
the average bet?
The average bet is like 10 gold pieces.
Damn, that's a lot
It's
of
a
money.
lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, for them.
For
yeah.
them, yeah, god damn.
Yeah, it's like
What
$100
do
a
they want to
bet.
raise? Damn.
Jared, I know you have 21 gold pieces.
I was
all or
gonna,
nothing.
honestly, I was gonna be like, I'll put like a grand prize up, but it's like their average bet.
Yeah. They bet like $100.
God damn. Sick. I have something, but nah.
You feel something from your waist get lighter. And they're like, "Hey, yo, what is this?" As they're holding one of the guns in their hand. Yo, hey, yo, can we get all of these? All of these. Hey, yo, put this. Hey, yo, Claude! Shut the fuck up. We're not. My bad.
Papa.
Yo, can you get Claude to like get us all these? We would be wicked on the scene, man.
I mean, if you can handle it.
There's a whole group. The group is like there with them first,
Everyone
and then
shoots
they're
another
like,
pistol on their neck.
No, I don't think you can come down here and say we can't handle it, alright? We eat people your size for breakfast, boy. Just because you can blop blop, don't mean you can roll
I'm
with
taller
us.
than 90% of you guys.
Okay, and what that mean? And this is this cacophony of voices like, so? You ain't gonna be that tall on the ground, bitch! Nah!
I want to set up a thing where it's like, I want to get the gun back, and I want to set up like this little like tiny like pile of gunpowder and like make one of those little like trails and be like, all right, ready? And like like
There's
smoke.
a loud explosion underneath. Smoke puffs in all their faces, and they're stomping from upper deck. As Claude comes in, his his cutlass drawn. We've got
Mishap, just a small mishap.
What are you boys doing? Nothing, Captain. To work! Yes, Captain. They immediately, like, they like you, they're scared of Claude. They immediately book it. They're like, they all leave, okay? Eventually, you make your way to this island. There's a small dock being placed, but even Claude is like, there's no way our ship can fit in that dock. They set down the dinghy, you row out, and you see, eventually, as you're rowing out, these massive red wings land at the dock. Ibaneth, as she's there. You dock the dinghy to the boat, you pull yourself up, and then you see Arlen coming through. He has a walking stick. O'Davin?
Uncle, long time no see.
I didn't think you'd make it here so fast. In between his legs shoots out something as this dog, this big bloodhound, this mutt comes forward. It jumps on you, the slobber hits you. Down! I mean, kind of waddles back his tail between his legs, goes to Arlen and sits in between his legs. He pets it a bit, takes a treat out and gives it a tiny little treat. You should see what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's where I came. Wanted to make sure I could come back if I needed to quickly. We're in a bit of a rare lull. Figured I'd exploit the opportunity.
Why aren't you resting?
Why aren't you resting?
Because I'm not in a lull.
I've been resting.
Okay. Come along. As he leads you up, it looks like they've taken like one of these old keeps in the snow, and it's blistering cold here. You see that it's a bunch of new people that you don't recognize, and a couple of older ones that you do. They like exchange pleasantries. You shake hands with a couple people. They see you. But it looks like they just found this old abandoned keep here. Nothing major, nothing that would draw too much attention, and they're starting to build fortifications on the side and make it big, greater and better. You see that many stones are placed on top of each other. There are even people at work like hoisting it in this large pulley, as you see Eliza's red dragon dawn sight burn this massive jet of flame, melts the stone into the side of the keep, and then they take out these pickaxes, they take out these chisels, and they start to go to work to hollow it out. So it's like they're building this actual keep around them in the olden ways. You see that there's a small little training room where maybe 4 or 5 younglings are. Valar is watching over them, and he's showing them the ropes. He sees you. It's good to see you, Odavin.
Likewise.
We're getting geared up, it seems.
Yeah. Something I did want to see, because even if I saw her in her dragon form first, saw it probably harder to hide on a bigger creature. I want to look for signs of like battle, like wounds or scars that look like they're.
There are old scars, but like they've been healed over years and years and years. There's this
Cool, nothing
old
recent.
scar underneath her neck that goes from the neck all the way down to the chest where the heart is. And in the heart, it looks like the scales are already reforming it, but it looks like, you know, like when you have a really bad scab and the skin becomes white, but it's not blood, it's skin?
Yeah.
It's like that. The scales are slowly starting to grow over it, but there's still this massive gash.
Cool. I just wanted to see if they've been fighting recently.
Mm-hmm. Not recently, no.
Cool. You guys have done quite a lot, more than I expected, to be honest.
Well, it helps when you have 2 dragons and my apparition.
Quite the feat, actually, and we never really got a chance to talk. What is that exactly?
It's the staff. I told you, I think, an amethyst dragon took my family away from me, so your mother, God's rest her soul, she trained me. And when I thought I was strong enough and she left, I hunted that dragon down. And I turned it into this. It allows me some vestige of its power, and I can summon this apparition to me.
Interesting.
It's like we're linked. Like through our minds, I just think it and it goes. It doesn't really have a sentience per se, but...
Interesting, yeah. The innate draconic magic that these things have on their layers and things around them, I mean, we never really fully understood it. But it's odd. There are outliers everywhere. Very interesting.
Yeah, dragons are magnificent creatures. They are. I mean, you'd think something with all that power would... I don't know, I've just been thinking, like, how come they haven't conquered the world? They're that strong? I mean, think about it. If, like, hundreds of them banded together, they could take over the world. It's
Well,
unique that they haven't.
if you believe my mother's stories, they did.
Yeah, but then they were stopped, weren't they? It's
Yeah.
kind of weird to me. But I mean, hey, that's history before us.
Hopefully that doesn't ever happen again.
Hopefully not. And I don't think with this new generation it will.
How is the next generation?
Bad. Very bad. But they're learning. You kind of look over to the kids and they're holding a sword, and like one by the cross guard and like one by the bottom of the hill, and they're trying to swing these massive swings, and it's like that's how Arlen swings, not like how them. It's like because they're just emulating what they see, and they're all, you can see that there's like the rudimentary like fighting styles of Eliza, Arlen, and Valar like here, but it's like they're trying, and it's like they're young elves.
Yeah, I over like the course of even like a week, I can go back immediately. Or even like a week or even 2. Just kind of spending some time like kind of like, cool, who got taught by Arlen to swing big sword and is like, I suck at that. I'm like, hey, I got something for you. Dex
That's
fighting.
what- yeah,
Dex
that's
fighting.
What? What do you? But I can't hurt him like that.
I just had like
He's like 25-year-old elf boy. He's like, but I have to swing it like this.
just be like I'll like show him on like a dummy like an armored dummy like taking the sword and like putting it like between two plates and going like all the way through.
All of them begin to do that, and you see Vala just like. Eventually, Eliza comes up. Any spells here? No? Okay. Drop your swords, you all. We're gonna learn some magic. Valar, you're excused. He gives a salute. Thank the gods.
You don't do magic?
And fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eventually you spend some time here, the training goes through, and Arlen calls you into his big, like, meeting room. It's what looks to be the centerpiece of this old keep. The table is stone. It's built into the keep. And there's a massive map of Novarum there. You enter in, Arlen goes, so it's time you get let in on the plan at least. We gotta stand against Avarlix. But right now, even with the small numbers we have, we're not going to gain enough numbers to stand against Novarum. I also won't hurt any of the people there under his control. So our goal, and he places 2 figurines on the table. One a silver and one a gold figurine. Kaya and Jaren, we gotta break them out. You've been hunted by them, it's time for you to hunt them. Once that's done, we'll have 6 dragons and 5 knights. Adam, that math doesn't check out.
Yeah.
Eliza,
So you had
Jaren,
2.
Kaya, Valar, Arlen, you. Okay? That's 6 knights. And 5 dragons.
Last time I checked, that math doesn't exactly math. You're excluding yourself?
You do the math again in your head, 5 dragons. Or 6 dragons. Dawnsight, Shiverwing, Goldenhorn, Valar's Apparition, Ibaneth. There's just a silence that enters the room.
Last time one of the last times we spoke, you so cryptically alluded that there was someone else.
No. I won't be fighting as a knight, Odavin.
How do you mean?
You gonna make me say it?
Yep.
I'll be fighting with Ibaneth, and Dawnsight, and Shiverwing, and Goldenhorn.
It's gotten that bad?
Yep.
Show me.
Can't. If I do, then I might not be able to turn back again. So I'm saving it for when I need it.
Can I gauge the room?
Yeah. Valar's, like, his eyes are down. Eliza's eyes are down. Ibaneth, in her like, humanoid form, she has the most understanding, but everyone is just like, I mean, hey, man. Hey, bro. It's like there isn't a sadness. They don't do that, but it's just kind of like it is what it is, man.
Alright. So once Navarrum is liberated, Navarlix is toppled, what then?
No, it's better than my medicine.
Then, go back to the old ways. We set up here. We take what we can from Navarum, set up here, and then eventually go to Domum Swam. Find out the knowledge of our ancestors and go from there. Rebuild the way we should have been.
I had a thought about that. Domum Swam. It was our people's home for how many hundreds of years? I can't imagine the stockpile of weaponry, of tools, tailor-made for the job we're trying to do. If even me and my friends could find a way in or cover some leg up from the old keeps.
Dog, I'm going to tell you something you don't want to hear, but you're not strong enough. I heard rumors of a group that made their way there. If they haven't cleared it all out, then whatever they fought in there did. And even if we did go there, that's a big risk. We can't afford to potentially lose lives until the fighting is done. Now, when it's done, well, I don't think I'll be around calling the shots anymore, but I think that's a fine idea.
Okay.
Let me get the room. You see Valar, Eliza, Ibaneth, they give a salute and then they leave. There's something else I need you to do, if you can handle it. To the left of Shilau province, there lies an active underwater volcano. The caldera can be found just jutting above the surface. It's only able to be entered a few times in the year. There's a gold dragon there, the same litter from Kaya's golden horn. If you can convince them on our side, it could prove to be a strong ally, not just for us, but for you. However, we're done bonding with dragons the way we have in the past. That's not something that I want us to do moving forward. What it led to was a reliance on them, and that's where we find ourselves now, under control by one. You should see this creature in mutual understanding. Offer them something for their help.
Any suggestions?
You're smart. You'll figure it out.
How many reside there? Just the one?
Just the one that we know of, at least.
Do you know its name?
I don't. Ibaneth sensed it.
AJ, what do I know of dragons and their like ties to their litter? Like, is it like, oh, that's my brother, or is it like it's like, oh yeah?
It really just depends. You know, it's kind of like most dragons, if they're born around the same time and they grew up together, it could either be the worst relationship of like, I had to fight you every day of my life for food, or it could be the best thing of like, I would kill the world for you.
Okay.
It's two extremes. There's no in between. It's two vast extremes.
Knowing, obviously knowing the person that's bonded with the sibling, would I know if those two dragons came up together?
You can get the just understand that Arlen wouldn't send you here if it was like, I'm gonna kill Golden Horn, because then it's like, that's not an ally.
Yeah.
You know, like he wouldn't be like, yeah, go find Kaya's thing when we're trying to break Kaya and Jiren and their dragons free. That's kind of like a, you know, clashing against your interests.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sounds like a smart idea.
I know that the caldera is underwater now, but soon I'll send you a message. I'll have Ibaneth send you a message.
Okay.
She can get to you. I think she can take you and your 5 friends there if she needs to. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I've gotten stronger.
I don't doubt it. But you're still not strong enough. None of us are. That's not to your detriment, Odavin.
I don't know what it's gonna take to do this, but whatever it takes, it will be done. If not by us, then by me.
I wouldn't ask you to do it if I didn't think you could.
I think that's it.
Cool. Anything else here in New Doma Swam, Odavin?
No, probably just keep trying to make our next generation not suck.
For sure. Okay.
Like just kind of have try to form some relationship with Valar, like talk to him a couple times.
Yeah. He's still bright-eyed, but now he's getting to more be like a general. He's like, oh, I probably shouldn't cuss in front of the kids. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But he's just happy to be here. Valar's just happy to be here.
Cool.
Okay.
Eventually I'll
Chernika.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Eventually I'll kind of gather everyone and just kind of say goodbyes and just kind of like
For sure.
like subtly flex at the fucking tree tribe, like, all right, bye.
Okay. Chernika.
Hello.
A post boy arrives at the burrows where you've been staying.
Oh
He
my
shows
God.
up. There's a little parcel in his hand, and there's a letter on it. Are you Chernika Swiftstride?
Hello, yes, it's me.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. I'll give him a silver piece.
He takes it and runs off. You see that there is an invitation to a dinner at Le Port de Printemps. It is a very fancy, very expensive restaurant in the red light district. In the parcel, there is a beautiful dress in there, like a nightgown.
What does the
like a
dress look
beautiful
like?
dress. It's like a pitch black dress with like those like sparkles, glitters going down all of it. There's a leg slit, and it's just like the spaghetti straps on it. It's like a very like,
Hot.
it's a hot dress.
Yeah. Funk, yeah. Okay, I'm going to dinner. Who wrote the letter? Does it signed?
Doesn't say. It's not signed.
Oh boy.
You know.
You arrive to
This is a
the
French
restaurant.
guy.
As you arrive to the restaurant, Shanika, you see that the garçon immediately sees you. He looks at a note, looks you up and down, and leads you to a table where you spot a familiar man. It's this half-elven man, deep red hair, dressed in a very nice suit. Fenwick.
Ah. Yo.
You take a seat haphazardly. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Can I pour you some wine?
I'm okay, but thank you.
Okay. He pours himself a glass and he still pours you a glass regardless. Puts the bottle down, swirls it around. I must say, I admire your actions in the Temple of Assyriac. There was a gumption there. I can respect that. I'm glad that none of you or your friends got too hurt. That wouldn't be good for business.
And what business do you do?
I'm a purveyor of sorts, items. I hope to have a working relationship with you, Chernika, and your traveling companions, dissimilar to the one I had with Arik. You see, those that I do business with, they tend to have good things happen to them. Wealth, fame, power. Those that don't, well, Need I mention what happened there?
And after I saw what you did to my uncle, why do you think I would work with you?
Because I think you're smart. I think you're smart enough to know that your uncle fucked up. If anything, he got what was coming to him. Wouldn't you say?
I don't
The
think
first
that's
course is
the
brought
thing
out.
to-
He's very, like, neutral. Like, he's just eating regularly. Sorry, I
What's
didn't hear
the
your
course?
response.
Oh,
It's like escargot.
ew. I don't remember what I said. I don't think that would be why. Something about I don't know. I said something about not killing him. I don't remember, AJ.
Listen, when you're in my work, you make a few mistakes when you start off. You tell someone the wrong thing, you give someone the wrong item, and eventually those people think they can take advantage of you. I assure you, Ark's mistake wasn't his first. I did not want to see another one. I could have let him live, I absolutely could have. But what message does that send? That the people that I do business with can screw me over whenever they feel like it, and then I can turn the other way? It's not great for what my business is.
You said your business was items, finding them, selling them. What else?
Yes. Getting those that have the power to make change in a position to make change. Whether that's politicians, whether that's arcanists, whether that's warriors. I've funded many trips to the trials of Phrygia. I've funded many election campaigns. I've funded many businesses, like the one your uncle ran. And for most of them, the returns have been amazing. However, when they're not, well, something has to be done.
I'm not saying that I'll work with you, but let's say I do work with you, I make a mistake and what, you kill me?
Oh, your first mistake? No, I don't mind mistakes. I mind dishonesty. I mind the same mistake over and over again. Fail. Please fail. I would rather you fail so I can teach you to be better. But that continuous failing, that's what I have an issue with. You don't strike me as a continuous failer, Chernika.
I don't know how I can strike anything with you. You don't know me. I think you
Nor do you
assume a
know
lot.
me.
No, I
might.
don't. I'm not sure that I want to.
Do you only do business with people you fully trust?
No, but I usually don't do business with people who just flat out murder my family.
Murder, was it? It's a tight word. But I understand. It's the
I
word you
like to
chose.
avoid seeing the people I love killed.
And if we come to a respectable agreement, that won't happen. Why do you think I killed your uncle?
Probably because he went behind your back, betrayed you, hid things from you.
And if someone did that to you over and over again,
I would
what
stop
would you do,
working with
Chernika?
them.
You would stop working with them. And what if that person knows just a bit too much? Say, what if that person knows about that little circus? What if they know a lot more than you would want them to know after working with you?
Are you threatening me?
Not at all. I'm giving you an example. I didn't come here to demand you to work with me, Chernika. You're not that important. I came to give you an opportunity should you take it.
This is opportunity.
I'm looking for the Tablet of Life. Let me ask you a question. Those that have the capability of reviving recently deceased druids, clerics, other learned magic users, should they do so?
What was the question? I'm so sorry.
Should druids, clerics, people that can bring people back to life, should they do so?
Yes.
I would agree. What about those farmhands in the fields? City guards, everyday man. Don't they have just as much of a right to bring back the ones that they lost?
I feel it
But no.
depends, but yes.
So why does it depend? For someone that's learned, for someone that has the ability, blessed by one of the gods,
It's
or in
different
tune
when
with the
you fall
world.
in battle versus you die of old age. You can't abuse
That's not what I'm
power.
saying. But what about sickness? What about a plague that comes to a small village they have no chance of beating without safety from an adventuring group? Is that fair?
No, no.
It's not.
Thing is, spells have components. There's a price to pay for bringing someone back. With this tablet of life, what does it take
And
into
who
return?
who can cover that cost? 300 gold pieces is quite a bit for even the working man. A farmer could work for 20 years and barely make that, but an adventurer can get it in a day. Is that fair?
No.
You see, people like you, people like me, we're not left at the hands of this cruel world. But the people not like us, they are. I wish to find that tablet of life and give people the same opportunity that you might have come across. Losing someone before their time, bringing them back to live out their days. And not for the cost of 300 gold pieces.
Then what would you have the cost be?
You can leave that to me. You'll get your end, I'm sure. I'll see to that. But that's my goal, Chernika.
I do an insight check because I feel like there's something more to this. He's not just doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
No, he's
you know?
for sure not. He's also not going to tell you.
Yeah, but I'm like getting sus vibes. I
'Cause
don't know
it's
how to
sus.
express that.
I mean, it is sus. Like, he's not telling you everything.
Yeah,
And no, an insight check will not tell you what he's not
Yeah.
telling you.
I know.
Thanks,
I
Daddy.
know.
I appreciate it, Eddie.
I love you. Thank you. What do you get out of this?
I have many reasons for doing this. That all benefit me, of course, but I also do truly believe they would benefit the common man. And that is the truth, my dear.
But
I
they're
called you
benefit-
here because I think you know where it is.
And why would you assume that?
Because when I sent Steelclaw to raid Arik's guild room, couldn't find anything. So that means Arik really was as stupid as I thought, or someone got there first. So I asked myself, who could have possibly gave a shit enough? And here you are. Think about it. That's all. We'll speak again soon. He gets up, folds his suit down, takes out 10 platinum pieces and places it on the table for the bill and the tip. You have a wonderful night, Chernika. Thank you so much for dining with me.
You the same.
And he leaves. Anything you want to do, Chernika?
She's gonna like very politely like leave the diner and then just like go to a bar and just like scream and like yeah. Get
Chenika's
fucking
like the
drunk.
girl in the prom dress at the bar just drinking, like, another! What the fuck is that person from? All right. Sybil and Nova, anything else from you two as you awake in Cape Peru?
I got really not a whole lot left.
I need to buy a cauldron before we leave.
Cool.
Otherwise,
Anything from...
here?
Yep.
Not here.
Anything, not just here, but anything y'all have.
Oh,
Because y'all two
the
are together.
Fuji Horo.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's probably gonna be exactly what I expect, though.
You go to the jungles. Eventually, you're able to make your way to civilization. And Nova, kind of familiarizing yourself with the area slightly, you come across the small village of Hangzhou. It's a tiny fishing village in the province of Fujihoro. It's exactly as you left it years ago. It has not changed a fucking pet. The people here, they don't even pay you guys any mind. They just are like, oh, people, okay, don't fuck our shit up.
Oh,
And they keep going.
they don't probably remember me at all. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what I was gonna do when I got here.
You wanted to go see your sister's grave, right?
Yeah, but it might. I mean, yeah. I guess
Okay.
so.
You go to where she was buried. It's like on the sand. The dirt is uneven. Like it looks like the grave was filled in again.
Yeah.
But on the tiny wooden headstone, there are unique carvings.
Unique carvings, language Nova can't read. Can I look at it too, just in case?
What languages do you read, Sybil?
Delkir Druidic Primordial?
And
I don't
Nova,
know.
what languages do you read?
Common.
Deep speech and thieves can't.
Okay. Yeah, this is... You don't recognize this language.
And cast comprehend languages, and I can read it. I know.
Cool.
Literally.
You cast comprehend language. It clocks as abyssal, but it's just 4 words. Grime. And there, it's not even like... It's not like a period after each of them. It's like 4 words like that have no space. Like it was carved in here hastily. Grime, Heart, and Tari Village.
Tari Village.
Grime Heart
Village.
Atari Village.
Grime, Heart, Entari Village. No, Entari. Entari.
Is that even a word?
It's a village
Let me
name.
Let me look. Not from the angle we can see. Do you know this place?
Huh?
Do you know where this is?
We were just there, weren't we?
No, Entari Village.
Do I?
No.
No. I have no idea what to even make of this. This means nothing to me, right?
It's 4 words, which sees what you get. Grime, Heart, Entari Village.
Do you know who had heart in his name?
What is an...
Loneheart.
Oh, wait.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Doctor.
I don't know.
Um,
Grime Heart?
maybe we can figure this out. Is there a library in this town nearby?
No.
way.
It's a tribal village.
Gas town,
No.
Strong gas town. Maybe we should ask
It is a
someone
village.
local. Maybe someone here did it.
If you can keep up your comprehend languages, then probably.
Yeah, I should be okay.
Cool. What do you ask them, Sybil?
Pardon me. Does anyone know anything about that grave out there?
They shake their head like, oh, no, 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 no. And in Draconic, which is the language of this town, they go, oh, no, 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 Death Walker. Death Walker. Death Walker.
You saw her rise from her?
We saw the Death Walker, yes, months ago. Rose up, hunched over that headstone. We filled it up. That was it. We stay away from there. You should too. Bad omens.
Thank you for your time and information. She'll bow. Go back to Nova.
Isabel.
They saw your sister rise from her grave. They considered a grave walker a bad omen.
I mean, that makes sense.
But this village name doesn't mean anything to you. Interesting. Let me see something. Let me read this spell real fast. I don't know how isn't the person ever casting it, even though I've seen other people cast it a billion times. Oy, oy. Siege. Okay, let's see. You've heard of her. I can't really cast it on a place. Do you have anything connected to your sister by chance?
Nope.
I have heard of her.
What are you trying to do?
I could scry on her. I mean, I could try. I can't scry on a location.
I
could do-
already tried to scry on her. She is not
She has
detectable.
the
Oh,
she
the
has an
non-detection.
amulet. She has this
Gotcha.
amulet that specifically says you can't be like seen through divination.
Gotcha.
It's not gonna work.
Good try though. It's a
Yep,
good
yep,
try.
yep.
I saw that item like a week before, like Rosie was in the campaign. I was like, bloop.
Snagging that one for her. I mean, I can try to commune with the land here and see what the land can tell us, but I don't know how much that's going to tell us about anything.
I mean, we already know she came back from the dead. So I mean, like, that's the only thing they would really know is that they saw someone rise from the dead. So I don't know if I would waste a spell on that.
I mean, it's always prepared. I can always cast commune.
If you want.
What are you trying to find out?
Nothing really. I don't know. I'm only
Yeah.
doing it for Nova. If anything, I don't know what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
So.
I'm totally lost.
I guess I could try to ask where Antari Village is and what Grimeheart means.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
two,
Land,
but I just
land doesn't know. Land,
Yeah.
land knows
Knows
it's
that
land.
Land.
Knows
Gotcha.
its thing. Yeah.
Land, yeah. That's why I'm just like, it's not really. There's no good questions we could ask the land that it would answer better than the people that
The
said it was from
villagers
the
don't
land.
know
Yeah.
where Antari is.
These are like isolationists. They stay to themselves. Most of them
okay.
probably haven't even left this village.
It's not a total
Mhm.
loss. We did get the name of somewhere, so maybe we actually have a first step. To be honest with you.
But like, what is it? I don't even know if this is relevant. You know, like it's just a name.
Danny,
That's the
AJ
thing.
wouldn't give it to you if it just let the
That's
seeds
a-
be planted.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to do here.
Let's go to the library back home, maybe? There's a lot of books there. There's got to be at least a map that would tell us where this was supposed to be if it ever did exist, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying right this second. Do we want to spend some more time here?
I don't know what I can do here. I'm not gonna lie, it was a really last minute thing.
All right, but before we leave, Wildfire in the Dark, communicate with nature. Is Benson within 1,000 feet of me right now?
Oh my god.
1,000 feet? Where do you go?
I'll go back to where we first met him and I'll cast it there.
Give me a D20 roll. Or not D20, give me a D100 roll. I'm gonna
No,
do
all right.
percentile.
Let me do it. 88. I don't know if that's good.
88?
Also, AJ, check your DMs.
Oh my god. You know, within 1,000 feet, man.
Damn.
Nah,
He doesn't have to try.
Benson's not there.
He's living his
You
best
guys
life out
are
there somewhere.
getting ready to tree stride out, and then you hear movement in the jungle. There's a ruffle of twigs and leaves, and then a head pops out, this familiar green and brown raptor.
Well, hello then.
Gives you a look like,
Do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here?
We can't bring him home.
it moves forward a bit and put its heads down to like let you pet him.
That's him. I'll cast create food and water for him too. A whole pile of meat.
He eats the food like hungrily.
Yeah, she's probably right, buddy. Better stay here. I'll come visit though, I promise.
Gives you a big lick. This like sand, no like saliva, just this sandpaper tongue. Then he turns and he runs off.
Good enough. Alright, let's go.
Okay. Back in the city of New Zatura, what does anyone want to do? Everyone's back here.
AJ, you saw my
Sure.
GM.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
You guys enter in the door, you just see Chernika trying to follow around this bearded dragon that's running on his hind legs across the fucking wood.
Did you purchase a animal?
Yes. But I was thinking, because we lost Benson. He's not Benson. He's more manageable than
act-
Benson. And he
True.
just adds some life, some panache to the home, you know?
And you will
And-
provide for him?
Yes, and Alex, I thought about your furniture and your expensive rugs. He doesn't shed fur like a cat or a dog. I thought about this.
You know, that is fair. It's your home too, so
He doesn't have a name. I've been calling him him. But we have a bearded dragon now.
maybe you
I'm
should
sure
give him a name.
the inspiration will strike at some point.
Okay.
Benson's replacement feels too mean.
Benson's just fine, actually. We just saw him recently.
Oh, Benson. Oh, I'm glad he's okay. How was the brand on him from the Black Foxes?
I didn't really take too close of a look at him, but he seemed healthy and fine enough. I just wanted to give him some food and whatnot.
That's good.
Okay. Anything else from you six here in New Zatura?
Well, if there's nothing else anyone else needs to do, I'm gonna go for a few days and work on some spell work. Might leave me in a state of being rather tired, so I might go somewhere where someone can watch over me. Not that you're
Sounds
incapable,
good.
I just don't want to tie any of you down to it. That's all.
Be safe.
Sybil, do you need help?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Trinika's like giving you some looks, like her eyes darting from like your eyes, like eye contact, and then to your hands from like, you know, the conversation we had that one time. Like, are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be just fine.
Okay,
Actually,
I'm glad.
famous last words. Anyways, no.
Okay. Sybil, where do you go?
Honestly, I think she'll go to like the far edge of the surrounding forest where we killed the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
She'll probably go over there and put up her own druid's grove for a few days in a row. You know what I mean? Just to set it up.
Cool. You set everything down. I'm gonna explain to you mechanically how this works. It costs 1,000 gold pieces in material components, which the ritual consumes. You're essentially making a magic item using yourself as the essence instead of an essence from a creature. So I need 3 DC 14 Constitution saving throws. All of them must be successful, or the ritual you have to restart it.
Damn. Well, at least I have, depending on how availability, maybe 11 tries. This is not good. Actually, okay.
Clear.
Let me Let me cast a spell real fast too. Can I use a spell to bolster myself, or is that cheating?
No, I can't, unfortunately. Because it's over the course of these days.
Yeah, it's got to be like a consistent thing. Let's see. Oh, first one. Nope, didn't even make it on the first go. So
Cool.
that's 1,000 down.
Reset.
Yep.
Nat
Nat
20.
20 on the first one.
Okay.
Can it count
one
for two?
success. Sure, I'll let it count for two.
Ah,
Sure,
it
I'll let it
doesn't
count for
matter.
two.
It doesn't
No, I'll let it
matter
count for two.
anyways. All right.
Doesn't matter though. All right, let's 2 tries down.
I'm only gonna give it like 4 goes. All right,
Success.
that one's good. Let's go. I'm not built for it. That's
God
just how it is.
damn it,
I don't have a
Sybil.
good Constitution save, so I'm not really gonna make it. I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna make it. There's no chance.
Okay.
That's right.
There is a
Three
way
in
to
a row?
lower the DC. There is a way to lower the DC.
I don't know. Since we're doing
As of
something
right now.
completely out of our scope, I don't know how to approach that.
Out of right now, it's a bit difficult, but there is a way for you to lower the DC. I'll put that in your mind right now.
All right.
But you know that this can be attempted at any time over the course of a day. You just need 3 DC 14 con saves to make this. You
Hey,
try to
one
cast
more
a
time.
ritual, and at first you take the tattoo off, casting the spell to get Gur off of you as it sits this.
It's okay.
As you
Ben.
put it in the center of this cauldron, you begin to cast a ritual, kind of like the symbiote at the end of Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi movies. It like moves and like extends out, darkens, and then lightens in different colors, and then it bursts open into little pieces as it tiny reforms, and there's just Gert, the eyes furrowed at you.
Oh, I see. I know what to do. She'll pull out that little knife she uses all the time, and she'll cut her thumb, and she'll open one of the bottles of ink and kind of like let it drip in there for a while.
Cool. You're gonna suffer a level of exhaustion if you do this. Okay. Give
She'll
me
probably
3
fill up-
DC.
She'll probably fill up like 4 of them, to be honest. Like she'll take 4
Okay.
levels of exhaustion for
For
it.
sure. No, you won't. You'll take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah,
take a level
fine.
of exhaustion.
Take it. All right, easy. I'll let you decide.
I need 3 DC 10 Constitution saving throws.
Okay, see, that makes more sense to me. I was like, duh, I forgot my own stuff that I had. Okay, well, that's not gonna do it.
Okay.
Ah,
Dude,
I don't know what you want me. Okay, there we go.
that's 1.
Come on. I need it.
God
Come on.
damn it, Civil.
I don't know what you want from me. It's Xavier's dice right
You need
now.
an 8 or more.
Hold on. Let me minus all this gold real fast before I get way out of control because I've been like
Yep.
spending.
Yep. How many tries you are right now? Like 5?
Spend a
5.
stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. It doesn't matter. This is like something she would
It's
probably
a
invest
good
everything in.
item, though. It's a
Yeah.
good item, though.
All right. So we have 6 tries left. First roll. Let's go.
God
Oh
damn
my
it,
God.
Civil.
I don't know what
You
you want me to do.
Okay.
9 to
Okay.
11.
Cool.
Alright. I know I need an 8. I don't know what you want from me with these dice. I don't know what you want from me with these dice.
Come on. All right. Go on.
I don't know what you
Oh
want. I don't know what
my
you want.
God.
Okay, I will say, how many tries do you have left with the gold pieces?
2. 2 left.
2. If you take another level of exhaustion, you can bring the DC down to 8.
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay,
You just did 6.
Okay.
cool.
Watch it roll over a 10. So I took this for. Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
Come on.
Let's go.
Cool. Suffer 2 levels of exhaustion.
I have
After
no
you're
gold.
done, Gert explodes, the smoke emanating from the cauldron. You're exhausted. You're covered in blood and soot. As Gert moves around on the ground, it raises upwards to about your height. It shifts slightly and then goes back down and outside of your own volition through your fingertips and back into your arm, covering from the middle finger all the way up into the hand to the forearm to the elbow, and just stopping at the tricep, the middle of the bicep, for a new tattoo.
We did it, buddy. You did so good. She rubs her arm. Good job.
I will add that to your inventory in a moment.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit
Anything
here.
else anyone wants to do with your downtime?
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
Can I write how long is this drow woman in town for, or was she just there for 1 day?
She's only there for like 2 or 3 days.
After this book signing, could I be like sending her a gift? Like a
Yeah,
bouquet
for
of
sure.
roses?
For sure.
Like, appreciated. With like I still think your one of the less famous works, like less appreciated works, was his favorite. The one who sold less.
Oh, okay. The one that sold the less was Wigs of Desire, a celestial affair.
Yeah, it's like, I think the peak was Celestial Affair. I think there was something misunderstood in this book.
Something misunderstood in this book. Okay.
I mean,
Anything else from anyone?
Can we just can I buy some new furniture actually?
For sure.
Where are you going to put it?
I want to make like a hammock for Sharika because she's just been sleeping in the couch.
No, she got Zoriana's room.
Yeah, she doesn't use it.
That's true. She doesn't use it.
Yeah.
How
Also
did
true.
we know that?
Because you see her sleeping in the couch every
because-
morning.
I mean,
Because
until now.
Because Dasha said last session, Sharika is just gonna lounge in everyone else's room.
Cool, you buy a
Yeah,
hammock.
yeah.
Yeah, like a nice fabric silk hammock, like.
But one of those like portable hammocks that like all the college kids had, where you just
Yep.
put it in like a tree. You
Yep.
get one of those.
With the name
Absolutely.
Shanika.
Yeah, I did a whole nice gesture and everything, and she didn't even take the room.
Crazy.
Her stuff's in the
For
room.
real.
She just doesn't sleep in it.
Okay.
With like a little drink stand and a sippy cup, or I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah,
that's it.
Chinik, you get this little hammock. It's up to you whether you choose the couch or the hammock still. Regardless, eventually, Sigmund, it's Alex. There's a wedding tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, after this month, it's the end of the year, basically. It's coming up to the end of the 12th month of Whitewind.
All right. So I can bring one more person.
Bring one more person. You can try your shot to see if you want to bring more.
I'll just bring Trinika.
Let's go.
Okay. Talix, are you bringing anyone? You get a +1.
I get a +1. Does Nova want to go?
Not really.
Okay, Nova doesn't want to go. Does Adavin want to go?
Will, if you ask.
I will ask.
Sure.
Because you're Sigmund's bro. So.
Okay. Talix and Odavin and Chernika and Sigmund, you guys go to this wedding between Morn. Hang on, let me find their name. Somewhat here. Yep. All right, between the Morn Hen. Oh, hang on, sorry. The reception is beautiful. Honoraries are yes.
Before we're at the wedding, like on our way there, like I don't know how we're getting there, but Trinika's gonna be like, "Who are these people?" I love weddings. Weddings are fun. How do y'all know them?
Yes. The bride was someone I was quite fond of. But oh yeah, I don't think Odavin ever knew either.
A fond like
No,
wiggles her eyebrows.
I did that face at was.
Oh yes. Yes. But knowing that she used to be wed and the only thing I can do that is right is to wish her off and to wish her well.
Is it what is
It-
right or what is socially acceptable? You letting go of her.
Yes,
If you love the woman, you should pursue her.
it's not right to try and pursue one who's already wed. Now, at this, you know, what
Does
right do
she-
I have to try and stop a wedding?
Well, it depends. It depends. Does she love the groom? Because if she does, then like, yeah, you shouldn't stop the wedding. But if it's like loveless,
It's a political wedding.
that's
So-
right.
Thankfully, we were able to say our goodbyes. So, I am going to wish her well and to wish her off. She deserves to be happy, and I do hope she finds happiness in this life, in this new life she's beginning.
You all go to the wedding, and it's a beautiful ceremony. The reception is beautiful. They've spared no expense. And you all are even given a table. You see the familiar Clemens Sauerland there. He stops by. Ah, Sigmund, my boy! Good to see you! He looks at Talix, looks at
Sigmund,
Gavin,
yes.
doesn't recognize them as the butlers
Yeah.
from the last time. Where's your entourage?
I wanted to keep it light, so I just came with my most trusted
Very
subordinates.
astute. Very astute indeed. Well, yes. If you need me, I am sitting over there. Your wonderful wife, do please stop by.
Of
And
course.
they just leave. You all are given a small little table. There's a couple of other people, other nobles that are like similar to you, like random. And
Mhm.
honoraries are invited from all over the Republic, all over Eustmus and Karos as well. And for most of them, you don't recognize the name until you hear presenting Daimyo Junshi Ilmaro and her attendant, Lord Allnow. You see Jekyll moving forward, dressed with the same mask that when you first encountered him back in
Mhm.
Nakashiramoto. And behind him, he's holding the hand of this 7-foot tall elven woman. She looks like she was made in a factory. Like, there's not a blemish on her face. She has a high and tight posture, long white hair, almost like, not white, but like blonde platinum hair that's tied back into very fancy braids. They go up to the bride and the groom, they give their thanks, and then they sit at their table. The wedding begins, everything happens, and eventually, one of the servers comes to you. Party of Alanine and Vulcangraf, you two are requested at the Daimyo Junshi's table. You can follow me right this way.
Of course. Come.
There's
Let us-
no one sitting with them. It's just them
Yep.
two. You four take your seats. Allnown extends a hand to you, Sigmund. Sigmund.
Yes. Lord Allnown. It is a pleasure to meet again.
Likewise. This is Daimyo Junshi Ilmaro.
Daimyo Junshi. My name is Sigmund Alanin Taxis.
I am well
It is a
aware of your
pleasure.
name, Sigmund. It is nice to finally meet you.
Likewise. To hold a man of such renown in your employ. Truly a remarkable feat.
And yet, you did not want to partake in that yourself. So I'm led to believe.
Yes.
Unfortunately, my path, my endeavors had led me elsewhere, not towards the path of politics for the moment.
She reaches over to Jekyll's coat handkerchief and she extends it to you. That's some nasty cough you have there. And as if on cue, your body heaves and you let out this cough into the handkerchief. As you pull back, there's blood in there.
It comes and it goes.
Does it? Again, another cough. It seems like it's only here to stay.
Now, question. I know I haven't been role playing the coughs, but have they like gotten worse progressively, or is this like out of the blue?
After your treatment with Ibaneth, they staved it off like long enough for you not to be like fucking like coughing your lungs out. It's out of the blue.
I kind of like look at Odavin like, what the fuck?
Hey, bro,
Like, yeah.
give me the fucking attack sign. I'm here.
No. For now, I suppose it is, but it will pass, as it always does.
Careful, your nose is bleeding. And sure enough, you three look and see Sigmund's nose start bleeding profusely.
Is there a reason why are you showcasing your talents, Miss Daniel?
Showcasing my talents? I'm not sure what you mean.
AJ, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I do like, I don't know if it would be investigation or like insight or perception check, but like, is she doing anything like besides just saying like, oh, your nose is bleeding? Like, hand twitch, nothing.
No.
What about Almown?
Allnown isn't doing anything either. He's watching the show.
Yeah.
His mask
kinda,
obscures most of his features.
I'll kind of put a hand up to Talix, like, not now, not here. Forgive my companion's rudeness. He means no disrespect.
I take none.
Forgive me, this hasn't been this bad in a while. Pardon me. As I kind of like turn away to kind of like clean myself up.
Sigmund. Allow me to help you. I mean, who wouldn't want that for their progeny?
I'm so... I kind of like... Would you care to elaborate on that last bit?
Take your brother here, for example. Used to be nothing more just like yourself. Bedridden, ill. Now look at him. Can offer the same thing to you. As I did your father. And his father. And his father. And his.
Now I'm looking at Jekyll like, what's his reaction?
He just has a tiny smirk on his face. It's like he knew.
And what offer would that be? Death by plague? Or salvation at a price unbeknownst?
I'm not offering you death. You have plenty of that surrounding you already. By my estimations, you have what? 3, 4 months max?
Seems our calculations line up. What I'm more
Truly
asking is,
unfortunate.
it is, but what would be the price that my father paid, that Jekyll paid?
Oh, your father was a dumb man. He didn't pay that price, unfortunately. It's simple. I would like to find Lo, the Wish Runner.
Lo? L-O?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta got
The
low,
Witch
baby.
Runner.
Have I ever heard of that before?
The Wish. Nope.
Oh, Wish
The
Runner.
Wish Runner.
Have they been mentioned any books, AJ, or anything?
Nope.
I'm just asking.
If Nova was there, then Nova could make a check. Because I think Nova's the only one that's from Shilao.
But she's not.
Yep.
Tranika from Chulon?
Is she?
Yeah.
Where?
Is she?
Let me pull up my backstory.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Where?
You don't know where you're from?
Bestie.
Man, having a
Come on,
segment
y'all.
moment
That's a
for real,
backup
for real.
character, by the way.
How the fuck?
Thank you. Thank you for that backup character. Thank you.
That was not support. That was a dig.
Okay. I take it as support. Sorry, open up the wrong email. Drive.
Oh, that was also from Shiloh.
Oh, well, yeah, right? Sigmund is also from
Oh
Shilao.
yeah, by the way,
She can't keep getting away with this.
It's Alex. Alex said that's in Shiloh, right?
yeah.
It's
No,
not.
it's
It's more
not.
Karos.
It's not.
It's what? What kind of-
It belongs
That's
to
okay.
Karos.
Karos is in Shilao.
Yeah.
If you squint really
None of
hard,
you
Karos.
It's all Shiloh if you think about it.
Yeah.
All right, the world is just Shilao.
I technically didn't write it down, so.
Oh,
How the
unfortunate.
fuck does that happen?
Oh,
I
unfortunate.
just
Oh,
assumed
well.
they only traveled in
Oh, well.
Shilao, but that's on me
Oh, well.
for not voicing
Oh, well.
that.
All right.
I'll give you a higher DC. Give me a history check.
I fucking
I'll
didn't write it down, DC.
I'll take it.
35. 40 DC 40.
Yo, Siggy, got any of this
Born
last week?
inspiration.
Yeah. I assume those are reset at the end of the day. Then yes, I do. You get a +5.
Okay, I got a 19.
19. I see 14.
Yeah,
Plus
plus
five.
the 5 though.
+5 for 19. Perfect. Yes, with the Flash of Genius, Lo the Wish Runner is a fairy tale. It's a creature that if you can catch it, it'll give you a wish.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell Sigmund
Yeah, are you
that?
gonna relay that?
Yes, I do. Sorry,
God.
I thought that was implied. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're after a wish.
I am.
And is this the
Sigmund?
deal that you offered Jekyll? That I assume you accepted.
She looks at him and then he speaks. Yes, it was. And it's proved substantial in its benefits.
And how fair your efforts finding a fairy tale.
We've seen Lo before, but catching her is a different story altogether. Sigmund, again, this heavy heaving cough. Your chest isn't out tight.
Damn.
You must do something about that cough, Sigmund.
I kind of take some herbs that I would usually keep in my mask, kind of grind it up and like put it under my nose to try and help the cough a bit.
Well, it
If I
seems
may
you're still
ask.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, is the reason you or no, let me rephrase. I will not ask now the reason why I assume you laid this curse upon our family, but I can guess it had something to do with this wish runner.
Something of that nature. So I will
And
offer
if
you one final time. Will you join me?
I kind of like look at Odava, I look at Trinika, like I look at Tal, it's like, yeah, Odavan.
Your decision.
Like I kind of, yeah.
Jared?
Hmm?
All right.
Do what you'd like, Sigmund.
It's a choice that only you can make, my dear companion.
We have a deal.
Wonderful.
Oh god. Not what I was expecting.
Now your friends, they are not part of the deal.
Oh no.
I cannot trust you to serve me while you're serving them. Kill them.
Oh my god. Of course.
I knew
What
you
the
were
fuck?
old. I didn't think you were stupid.
And how is that?
I don't know what Jekyll's told you about Sigmund Taxius, but it's outdated.
Is that so?
Let's find out. And I'm just look. Oh, I'm just look, Sigmund.
If you think for 1 second that my life is worth the total sum of the men and women I fight with, I live with, then you can go fuck yourself.
Look at there.
That is very unfortunate. I had hoped you would take them out, dispose of them, and then come back and join me here. I didn't want to have to hurt those not involved. But she points over to the altar. It's a wonderful wedding. The theme begins the da 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 da. It's a standard wedding. You see this beautiful bride makes her way to the altar. Standing across from her is this other drow. He holds her hands in his as the cleric begins to kind of practice these rituals. And it gets to the point
Yeah,
where
kind of so.
does if it, huh? Yeah, what do you want to do?
It is then.
Yeah.
You and anyone can stop me at any point.
Mhm.
Please do actually.
Yeah.
Can I feel like she's gonna do some fuck shit. Can I with everyone's like focus on the altar with my hand are we at like a table with like a big like tablecloth that like drapes down?
Yeah.
With my
Yeah.
hand like under the table, can I control flames and like set the table we're sitting at on fire to like
Can
cause
I?
it?
Give
if I-
Odavin bardic inspiration.
What are the components of it?
It is control flames. Is just somatic,
Just somatic, so there is a movement to it.
but it's like under the tablecloth. It's like.
Do you have the meta magic?
I don't have subtle spell. I don't.
Just gonna
But
counterspell
what
it.
if it's a stealth?
Yeah.
But does she
She
see it
counts as
happen? But does she
Yes,
see
she
it
does.
happen?
With a
If-
passive perception of 28, yes, she does.
Damn.
So wait,
Alright,
hold on.
So time out. If you want to argue that a spell that has a somatic component can be a 28 passive perception underneath the table, feel free to make that argument with me.
Can
How
he
is
make-
she perceiving it though? Like, that's my question.
She has a passive perception of 28.
Okay, so if she's counterspelling, third level spell, way more obvious than of control plane.
Mhm. Absolutely.
All right, hold on. Before
100%.
control
correct.
flames, before he control flames, can I notice Odavin and try and like stop and be like, do not make a scene right now. Right now, I'm just trying to play like keep both sides like not kill each other.
Does anyone have a reason as to why this bride and groom shall not be wed? Daimyo Jinshi stands up. I do.
Oh my gosh.
This bitch.
Also,
Similar
Odavin
to
still
Dasha,
has
there
his-
are gasp across. Oh my god, what? I apologize for my outburst, but it seems that I have made an error in judgment. Now people are looking at her like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, this is a wedding. Shut up. All these nobles are like, this is preposterous.
How dare she?
How dare she?
Ah,
I have not given a gift to the bride and groom. It would be remiss of me to not do so.
Why is the gift going to be death?
See, there's a weird look from the cleric that's leading the procession. Then he looks to the bride and groom, and they both nod at her. Like, all right, but you like, it's weird because it's like it's an outburst,
This
yeah,
is
but it's also
not
like
the-
a noble would outburst. Like a
Oh.
noble would also make an outburst. Be like, I have to give this grand gift. They're like, alright, dude.
I love
She
she thinks he's
moves.
about to curse them.
Yeah.
She moves from the table. She turns to Sigmund. I am so sorry. But you brought this upon yourself. And I just wanted to help you. The doors slam shut. The side doors close as well. People immediately stand up, they're confused, and you hear this hissing sound.
Christ, I knew it.
And then you see it, this light green smoke
Odavin
coming
still has
from
bardic
every
inspiration.
corner. Yup. From every corner, there's this light green smoke. People start coughing. Very similar to Sigmund's cough. They start coughing up blood. Their noses start to bleed. I need con saves from everyone.
we got red wedding.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on. What can I do?
Is it too late to give Sigmund a bardic
Oh,
inspiration?
I'll use that bargain inspiration. What is it? What is it?
It's a
It's a
D8. Ooh, Trinika did really bad.
Oh
She got
my
an
God.
8.
Ah, 15 even with inspiration.
All four of you begin to.
I didn't even
Go ahead.
I didn't even roll yet.
You don't need to roll. You don't need
Oh.
to roll. You already have this.
No.
Each of you start coughing. Blood
Oh,
pools in your mouth. You all start feeling your chest tighten. She takes a deep inhale. Jekyll as well. And she turns to you, Sigmund. Now it's getting hard to see you all. You're gripping the tablecloth. You're choking on your own blood as it pools in your throat and in your mouth. Sigmund, as you're hunched over the table, she places a hand on your head. And almost like a jump scare, you see past the elven visage of just black, wrinkled skin.
Yeah.
The eyes,
So
there are no eyes in the eye socket, but it just
She is the
flashes
crooked
for a moment.
countess.
There's a flash for a moment. Everyone begins to cough the entire wedding. You see Guinevere fall to the ground. Her husband tries to go to her, but he also falls. They're choking on their blood. They're coughing. They're not like dying, but they're coughing. And as she touches your head, Sigmund, she goes, "Let's see if you have enough time. You wouldn't kill your friends, but now you'll die for them." She gives you a pat on the head. "And I wanted to do this so differently. Come, Jekyll. It's time for us to leave." He gets up. 10 days. 10 days before the spirit rot consumes you. Until even your friends will seem like a good snack for you. I only wish I could be there to watch you bite their faces off of their skull. Have a good night, Sigmund Taxius. And she casts teleport, and she's gone.
Counterspell.
Do you have counterspell?
No.
Okay. You guys are coughing. As soon as she's gone, the doors open. People come in, they see the smoke, and they start coughing too. And it's this wicked effect of people coughing the smoke. Their blood starts to pool from their eyes and goes down their cheeks. What are you four doing?
Getting out of the smoke.
Yeah.
You four run, following a lot of other nobles. It's a madhouse. People running. You four leave, still coughing, even when you're outside.
Can I try to save Guinevere and the husband and carry them?
They're already leaving. Absolutely,
Oh,
like they're leaving
yeah,
with the people.
no,
They're not staying here.
No, I'm trying to help them because of the business connections.
Absolutely, you help them. You take them. You immediately go to Guinevere. You wrap one arm around her. The husband's other arm goes around you, and you guys just book it past. Even when you're outside the smoke, the four of you still coughing. You all have been infected with spirit rot.
Fuck.
Yay!
So each of you now have this tight sensation like bubbling in your chest consistently as you're coughing. You're outside of the manor now, the Mournhead Manor. What are you guys doing as so many people are piling out? It's chaos here.
How did we get to the wedding? Where was it?
Lightning rail or walk, whichever. It's in the city of New Zatura.
Oh, okay.
So everyone who was at that wedding has spirit rot.
Yep.
I hope it's not a perpetuating disease that's airborne now.
What are you four doing?
I see two things. Either we find this low and wish for a cure, or we kill the crooked countess.
How about both?
We only have 10 days.
How
I
about
like
how about
both.
first? How about the first one first and the second one after?
I agree.
Well, then we don't have any time to waste. We have to find a fairy tale.
With that, you rush back to the burrows. Your legs are now 1,000 pounds heavier. Every step hurts. Nova and who else didn't go?
Sybil.
And Sybil. You see the rest of the party rush in. They burst the doors open. Nova and Sybil, you see them coughing. Their clothes, the top of their clothing, like their torsos, are covered in blood of their own making.
Whoa!
As they're just
whoa.
coughing vehemently.
What's happening? What's going
The
on?
crooked countess gave us all the spirit rot.
We need
And
to find
accelerated
his body.
our time clock. We only have 10 days before we're all dead.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
getting into law. Hit.
Cough,
Cough, cough.
Very well.
Wheeze, wheeze.
Sybil will stand up. She'll pick up her cauldron. Well, we've got a lot of work to do, Doctor. Come on.
No time to rest.
Mr. Cauldron.
Okay. You all hastily grab your things. You sit down together. You start plotting your next course of action as 4 of you, Sigmund, Odavin, Chernika, and Talix. It's hard to breathe. It's consistently in your chest, consistently in your throat. Your throat is sore just from how much you've been coughing. But as you all have some semblance of organization, some plan to move ahead, that's where we're going to end our session tonight and figure out 10 days before Spirit Rot consumes you all.
Let's go.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,